Fairly
I think it's
accurate.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it is. All right. Well, guys, welcome back. As always, very happy to see you. Last session, we begin with you guys having just run into a group of zombies in a flame skull within the lost mine of Phandelver, which you've been searching for the entire campaign. Of course, battle ensues because zombies. Um, the fighting between you guys and the zombies does draw the attention of the ghouls that you had seen previously, so you end up engaging them in combat as well. You are ultimately successful. You destroyed the flame skull, or you think, and you kill all the zombies and the ghouls. While you're searching the area where you saw the flame skull, which was like the furnace area where they smelted all the ore and everything, uh, eventually the flame skull regenerated, and you guys fought it again and easily took it down. Um, and as far as you know, it was still dead. You guys discovered a barricaded door as well, where individuals speaking Goblin were on the other side, and Quellen, in his own ingenious way, disguises himself as the infamous group and manages to convince them to let him know where the entrance is to get to the other side. So you guys head over to the other side. You run into another agent of the Black Spider, a shapeshifter. You guys easily dispatch of him and his bugbear companions within a big crevice where there's it's just a big
Just
crevice.
bodies now.
There's just bodies now. Leon did a pretty awesome dive 20 feet down and killed one of the bugbears. It was all really epic. You guys also fought all of the enemies in the room that you discovered that you were talking with the creatures with that spoke goblin. Turns out to be a group of bugbears who were working for the Black Spider. After dispatching them, you guys begin to make your way over to the main hall area, if you will, the throne room. Inside, you don't notice anything particularly at first. Quellen investigates a desk that is just sitting there in front of a statue of a dwarf, the king dwarf that may have been the king long ago. And you guys hear somebody speak to the left of Quellen, stating that it seems he has to deal with you himself. And he reveals himself to be Nesnar, the Black Spider. You guys begin fighting him and his minions. Definitely a few spiders and a couple of bugbears. Leon quickly dispatches of Nesnar, and you all dispatch of all of the minions that he had brought forth to deal with you. As you're recovering from this, Myra particularly took a pretty fatal blow and nearly died, but was able to recover. As Leon getting a sense that the battle was seemed over, he wanted to investigate a door near this hall. As he goes to leave the hall, a dark presence comes over you, and you hear a female voice call out and say that you have failed me, Nasnar, and for that you shall be punished, or something along those lines. All of the corpses of the spiders, they rise. This black energy surrounds them and shoot like these balls of like black energy into the dead body of Nesnar, and he shapeshifts and turns into a giant uh, Drider, a like half humanoid, half spider creature, and you guys are once again thrown into combat with the black spider. Ultimately, you are successful in slaying him, and the battle is won. Quellen and Adalia, uh, Quellen in particular, seemed exhausted from the fight. You all investigate the room next to this, and you guys find the one surviving Gundren, Rockseeker brother, Nundro, who is in not the greatest shape. He's been a prisoner for a while, but after gathering everybody up and speaking with him for a while, you guys decide to rest in the room, and that is where the session will pick up. You guys rest. Leon takes the first watch, our typical switch back and forth. Leon takes the first watch. About 4 hours later, Quellen will take the second half of the watch. And after what feels to be about 8, 9 hours, Quellen, you do you decide to wake the group as enough time has passed?
I was going to say that during my time after my trance, what I was going to do is I was going to actually pull out the golden sun elf statuette that I had found back in Cragmaw Castle and just kind of wistfully stare at it, remembering bad things, and get a little teary eyed. But at the end of the long rest, he wouldn't actually be waking anybody up. He's just kind of sitting over in the corner, um, just kind of
Yeah,
being.
Leon's sleeping in front of the door, so if anyone tries to open it, it'll wake him up.
Okay. Throughout the watch, nobody tried to attempt to open the door.
Myra's zonked. She's not waking up anytime soon unless somebody else wakes her up.
It's a hard day. Whenever Leon wakes up, he's gonna wake up sore.
And like I said, Quellen's just sitting on the bed in the lotus position, not really moving, just kind of holding the Sun Elf statuette, just kind of staring at it. Well, he's actually kind of like staring through it and almost like through the floor, like with 1,000 yards.
I
If
guess Dahlia will wake up and be like, okay, people, and go wake Mighty up, or sorry, Leon up so she can get out the.
yeah. Hold on, and then just kind of like roll out for a bit as I start to like stretch, groaning a little bit because of the sore muscles. I can't see myself on the map.
Can't? Should be able to. You're right in front of the door.
All I see is a little bit of it. Not even really what I see. Lighting.
Yeah, you should see your character. Leon, he's right there. Adelia just stepped out of the room. Are you seeing that?
No, all I see is the black spider room. We are in the 10 feet grid, and that's it.
Yeah, try reloading.
Yeah, try
I did.
reloading.
Seeing Adelia go out, Quills will actually follow her.
Okay. Where's my dice tray?
Yeah, after about like 2 or 3 minutes of getting
Yeah, Quills is going to be Adelia's parrot. She's going to sit on her shoulder.
Going to get plenty of pet.
Okay. Adelia, let's see here.
it's the same thing. Reloaded 3 times. I can't see, but the black spider room, the room we're in, the stairs right in front of it, the 10-foot grid, not even the 5-foot grid. That's it.
Are you seeing your token? I'm moving it around.
No, I don't see any token. Like I legitimately only see the top left rooms. I even see the black star. That's the statue.
What the frick?
There we are.
That was my bad. Your token was messed up. I fixed it.
Thank you.
Okay, so Adelia, as you step out, and I'm assuming you're kind of looking around. You're gonna go down the stairs I see here. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was just finishing up what I'm doing here. Okay, now let me look at my notes. Oh, you have an actually fairly decent perception. You see, as you walk out, you hear the sounds of things eating, and this is before you went down the stairs, because I know your token's there now, but you see to your right, you can see off in the distance, you see two worm-like creatures that appear to be devouring feasting on the corpses of the creatures that you just defeated, not a night ago, as far as you can tell.
Gross. What do I know about them?
Make a survival check. Oh, no. Nature check, excuse me. Nature.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. This is a familiar creature to you. You saw a creature like this in Cragmaw Castle. This is a Grick. 2 Gricks, to be precise.
Please kindly remind the player what a Grick is.
It's a set of tentacles with a beak.
Exactly. So it is a worm-like creature that has 4 like tentacles in the shape of an X with a big ass beak. It's like a fucked up looking octopus. You know that they're predators, ambushers, and they feast on dead things. Like they'll eat anything.
Gross, I shoot it.
Okay, which one do you shoot?
Dead straight ahead of me. F that guy.
Dead straight ahead of you? Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll, please.
I'm literally about to open the door here in a second because I wasn't going to let her go along. Or at least, make sure she was... Or, I mean...
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Don't worry. Go ahead and make your shot.
No problem. I'll use my Dread Ambusher. The first attack is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
The second one is a 23 to hit.
That will also hit. What's your damage?
Sorry, math. 26.
26 points of damage total for both attacks?
Yes, sir.
All right. You fire your arrow, and it lands, like, not quite in the center of its mouth, which one would think is a headshot, because they don't necessarily have heads, but just kind of like in the corner, like where the tentacle meets the head-ish looking area. It deals quite the blow of damage, and it... and you hear, though its friend, its brother, if you will, look up as well, and then you also see... Well, you didn't see it before, but you see another one come out from like behind one of the spider bodies. It was hidden before, and you also see...
Did all those spiders return after they turned the black orbs, or did the black orbs erupt from the spiders?
The black orbs erupted from the spiders. Their bodies were still there.
Okay.
Yep, so you see another one stick its head out, and then Leon, at this point, as you open the door, just as you open the door, you see an arrow whiz by.
The hell?
And with that...
The hell?
The hell? I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Hey, starting off the night strong with a big ol' 11.
25.
An 18 for me. If I get to roll. I don't know if I get to roll.
Were you awake?
No, I was asleep.
Well, she did hear. She did hear a. What the
Oh, I
hell?
guess I would have heard you.
What the hell?
Yes, I will. For everybody is gonna hear that and wake up. So Alec is up, Myra is up, Quellen, you were already up.
By the way, can I actually see in there with my dark vision? Is there like no? Is there any ambient light, or is there no light at all?
So there's no ambient light. So currently, you can see what's in the room because of that fire going. But when you look in the hallway, it's dark.
All right, I'm gonna be like Alec. I can't see shit. Can you help me out?
Yep, got you, buddy. Hold on. Just get everybody on the map here.
Natural 20 for Alec on.
Well, that was. I'm actually gonna roll.
Roll
his.
20. I know, but still. Go with that one.
Right? I think I got everybody on there. Quellen, Myra, Alec, Adelia.
Like, sir, please don't forget me already.
I would like a Leon on there.
Oh, and Leon. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Leon. I was working on yours. Leon. Okay, go ahead and update your numbers, guys.
Nope. Wait, what? Why?
Did it.
There we go.
That's a 10 for
Game.
Alec. Not as good. Are everybody's numbers updated?
Yep.
All right. Top of the round, Adelia, you're up.
Well, that wasn't enough to kill it, so that makes me mad, so I'm gonna mark it, and then try to kill it again.
All right, it shall be marked. Do. Fire away.
Does a 15 hit?
That just hits.
For 11 damage.
11 points of damage. You fire your arrow and it lands true, but it's not quite down yet. It's a hardy son of a bitch. Anything else for your turn?
Just the general expression of why won't you die?
All right. Said Grick is now up, and it will move towards you. 30 feet. All right, Myra, having heard Leon say, "What the fuck?" You awake suddenly.
Like a startled cat. Fight? Okay. And I'll come and take a peek. And look out. And I don't see Adelia. But I will. I will sing. No, Oh, I have a crossbow! I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow!
All right, are you shooting the Grixie?
Yeah.
All right, fire away.
Six plus 6, so 12.
You fire in excitement and you miss, unfortunately.
Ah, dang!
Anything else for your turn?
Reload.
There you go. All right. Nundro, he awakens as well. What's going on? What's out there?
Something screeching and it looks scaly because I can just see.
Okay, if you guys have a weapon, I can fight. Otherwise, I'm gonna stand right here. And he kind of puts his fists up.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs time. All right. This Grick D, was hidden. You guys could not quite see him, but he moves in. You see, all of a sudden, the Grick that you can just see, Myra, kind of another one from the right of it comes up.
And then you just see Leon just kind of like, again.
Leon, you're up. If you step out, even though your token can see, I'd say there's enough ambient light for you to stay within like here.
So if I were to go right here, could I?
You could still see. You could see the Grick right there next to you. Yes.
Or attacks, which is 2. But but Adelia, did you attack twice?
I may or may not have just remembered I have extra attack.
We hit level 5 and we've had a long rest, so we officially are level 5.
You are full powered right now, friends.
Okay, so can she take 2 extra attacks real quick?
No. You got to remember your stuff.
I tried.
It's okay. She'll remember for her
Alright,
next turn.
so
Yeah, that's why I didn't say
Longsword 1.
anything, because I knew it was my own fault.
So that's a 3 plus stuff. It's early. I'm tired. That's a total of 11. Does that hit?
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately. You swing, and the darkness, it's still shrouded in slight amount of darkness, so you're just not quite true with your aim, so you do miss.
Sword number 2. That is going to be a 14.
A 14 just misses.
Mother, I roll a 3 and a
Yeah, a
6,
15 just hits, and my guess is their AC is 14.
I don't know what you're talking about. Defender
I'm
wins
gonna
in this case.
I'm gonna follow up on that and do my dagger, and that's a natural.
Natural 20?
Why is it always on the dagger?
Because your
But you don't
offhand
use
needs to be something else.
longsword, jeez, right?
Yeah, but then I don't get my defensive action. So I might upgrade it to long short sword. Defensive duelist. Nope. Oh, well, at least I rolled good. So that's 8 plus 12 points.
12 points of damage. You strike at it with the dagger, land it right in the meat of its body, and it like the muscles tense and it shrinks back a little bit, but stands right back up. It is in your face, like, come at me, bro.
Yep, that's my.
Quellen, you're up.
Having an extra short sword in his inventory for some reason, he's going to quickly unstrap it from his pack, yell at Nundro, stay back, but if you need to defend yourself, use this, as he rushes forth, and with a reckless rage that you don't normally see from Quellen, he's actually going to charge through Leon, knocking him a little bit out of the way, and charges into the fray. And he's going to take a short sword attack at the one directly to his left.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
First, Quills is also going to rush up, seeing everything going on, and screech at the thing's face. And that's cocked. 13.
13. That will unfortunately just miss.
And he's going to go ahead and use his bonus action 2-weapon fighting to attempt with his offhand short sword. That's going to be a 25
That'll
to
definitely hit.
And with his new amount of sneak attack, that's going to be a total of 22 points of piercing damage.
22 points of piercing damage. Still standing strong. You swing one sword and it just slyly dodges out of the way, and as it comes back up, you come down with the other sword and cut it right down the length of like the front part of its body. It's bleeding, but it is not down. Anything else for your turn?
Quellen lets out some bizarre primal rage scream. Ah! As Quills uses the help action against the one that he just stabbed as it flies back towards it.
All right. Next up is Grick B. He moves into range here and makes an attack action against Quellen. That is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Well, all right then. And that is the Grick's turn. Next up is Alec. Coming with your dark vision, buddy. He moves up within 15 feet of Leon, puts his hand on the back of his head, utters an incantation, and casts dark vision on Leon. Leon, you can now see as usual, per usual.
Yes, I can see. I can fight. Let's do it.
All right. And then he's going to go ahead and move up here in front of Leon as well to kind of block from them, helping block them from getting into the room and keep them from getting to Adalia. And he's going to wait. He has no action to hold, but nothing else to do. So, next up is the last Grick. Seeing that its companions are kind of in there, he moves up a little bit and hangs back. Top of the round, Adalia, you're up.
Adalia, uncharacteristically, is going to yell at Quellen to GTFO and shoot the one she's been shooting at. I'm going to assume a 22 hits it.
Yes, a 22 will hit. And that's actually a good point in Terrell, thank you. Ish. They do have climb.
For 13 points of damage, and then she's going to see if that thing kills it yet, or if she's going to shoot it again.
Sure. Real quick, that Grick A, he's going to move, he moved forward 5-10 feet, and then you moved up 10 feet up the wall, and used his final 10 feet to move over. He's off, within the dynamic lighting, so you guys can't see him, but he's right below this one. He's just on the wall above. Alright, Adalia, what was your to hit again?
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Yep, and then you said 15 points of damage?
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. This time your arrow... What was that?
I was asking if she rolled with advantage.
This wasn't the one you had help on, I don't think. I thought you were doing the
okay.
one down. She has left. Yes, either way, that will kill it. So your arrow this time lands true, and you fire the arrow right into the center of its mouth, and it just keels over, dead.
Great. So then she's going to aim at the one everyone else has been fighting so far next to here, which does have the help action. Mark it and shoot that.
It shall be marked, and you may roll with advantage.
Oh, so close. I rolled an 18 and then a 19.
Oh, it's teasing you.
But I will take 10 points of damage, please.
10 points of damage. Your arrow lands. Doesn't quite kill it, but it's looking real rough. Alright. Next up, we have the Grick that I believe everybody just killed. Yes. So let me put him to GM layer so I don't throw him off. Alright, Myra, you're up.
Alright, I can't see very well, so I'm gonna go through the door. And how many are there? Just the two left?
3.
There's 3?
Yeah, the other one's on a
up on the
wall,
wall.
but you just can't see him right now.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, and that's a 20-foot cube from where I am. Is it like...
Fairy Fire? I thought it was a point of your choice.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
I thought I read 20. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
So it's got a 60-foot range, so you can choose the point that you want to fire it at, so that way you don't hit friends, because this will affect your friends too.
Will it affect my friends? I thought it outlined
each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
Okay, I'll shoot my crossbow at it then. I thought I would do something cool, but no, I don't want to hurt my friends. I'll just shoot my crossbow.
Your friends have to make a dex save. If they succeed on the save, then I believe they're fine.
Yeah, I won't risk it.
Okay.
Quellen is very dexterous, and you would know.
I know, but Leon's not.
You could possibly consider it such that
I am more
Quellen is.
dexterous than your average commoner. but not by much.
Okay, I'll cast Fairy Fire at the things to give you guys advantage on them.
Okay. And which one are you casting it at?
The one that hasn't been hit yet.
All right, let me just do the quick 20 feet. So, Adelia, you're fine, but everybody
Well,
needs to make a save throw.
20-foot cube centered on a point, right? So she could center it here, and it would be 10 feet to the left, 10 feet to the right, right?
No, it's 20 feet each way.
Yeah, 20 feet each way.
Can she cast it such that it's like over here?
She doesn't have vision.
Yeah,
Oh, dang. I'm gonna get
Can't she
Nundro
step into
too.
Leon's space provision?
Are you casting it on yourself, or are you going to cast it where the Grick is?
Where the Grick is.
There you go. So that this, there we
Okay.
go. All right, so
Okay, sorry, I don't. Yeah.
So what's the save?
it is a
God.
Dex save against her spell DC.
15.
Which just 50, because I got a.
Ooh, Alec.
What's
gets
this?
14.
Pink fluffy shit on me. Now I am.
I'm sorry. This is my first time using it. Oh,
Does it hurt?
if they hit you,
What'd you roll, Colin?
21.
Nah, you're good. All right, the Grick have to save as well. Grick you targeted gets a 16, so it's fine. The Grick that's been damaged gets a 6 and is marked. And the Grick on the wall is also affected and saves. So you only marked one, unfortunately, as well as 2 of your friends.
great. Bonus action. Grix ain't got shit on you, Leon and Quellen. I'm gonna give it to Leon though, cause he's probably gonna go after him. So yeah, there we go. Bonus action.
Birdic Inspiration.
Burdic Inspiration, sorry.
Nundro's up, and he holds his action to attack anything that comes in range of him. Alright, next up is El Greco Dio, which is the one that's been having the piss kicked out of it. It goes ahead and it makes an attack at Quellen. Jeez, sorry. He's going to attack Quellen. That is a 19 to hit.
Hit.
Alright, if his first hit hits, he gets to make a second attack, and then I'll roll all the damage if this once I'm done here. The second attack is an 18 to hit.
Also hits.
Alright, you take... 16 points of piercing damage.
Ugh.
You alright, Quellen?
No.
And then that is its turn. Leon, you're up.
So the one that's double is the one that attacked him?
The one... Yes. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna attack that one. It's got a bunch of fuzzy shit all over it, just like I do.
Yep, it's looking
Makes
real
it easy
pink
to
like
see
you.
Yep. So with advantage, first longsword. So I'm pretty sure that hits. That's 30.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a tripping attack on this one.
Okay.
Strength save 15.
Strength save of 15.
3, 5.
You said you're at 5 damage so far?
13.
13 points of damage. No need for a strength save. You swing with your blade and you catch it just right and cleave its head like it's what would you think its head off, and it spins in the air as it lands on the ground, and the creature's body slumps over dead.
To go ahead. Step in. Don't worry, got you. Start trying to draw it.
Okay.
Can
You're
I
cutting
reach
out
the
a
one
little
that's
bit
on the
too,
wall?
so you might want to unplug
sorry.
stuff again.
Heads up. Alright, is that better?
Yes, sir.
Alright, and then can I reach the one that's on the wall?
It is 10 feet up right now, so it would be out of your range.
Alright, then I'll attack. It's within range. second longsword.
Okay.
17 plus stuff. 7 damage, so that's 13.
13 points
12.
of damage.
12.
Or 12 points of damage. All right. Managed to stab it, get a good clean hit, but it's a beefy boy.
Yep, and then dagger. Another 17 plus stuff.
Yep.
There's my 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Again, beefy boy. It hurts, but he ain't down yet. Quellen, go ahead.
That's
Quellen's going to move around the one on the floor,
Ooh.
and again with misdirected rage, he's just going to swing at the thing with his short sword, casting Green Flame Blade.
Very well, and that is with advantage for flanking.
That will be a 20-something to hit,
That'll hit.
and reading Green Flame Blade because I haven't used that yet. The other one's 10 feet up, so it's not within 5 feet, but I do get an additional 1d8, so that's something. With sneak attack bonus, that will be a lot of dice. 10.
So your regular attack, your sneak attack, plus the d8 for Green Flame Blade.
Yeah, I like dice. 26 points of damage altogether. 4 points of that was fire damage. Quills will fly up, use the help action against the one on the floor,
Okay.
and then fly back and land on Adelia's.
I gotta figure out a nice help action mark here, Snail.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to take yet another swing at the same Grick. This time rolling a nat 20.
Oh!
Unfortunately, since sneak attack has already been rolled, I don't get to roll a shit ton of dice. That's just going to be straight up 2d6 for 6 more points of damage.
Nice. You strike it with the flame blade. Your sword lights up with this green fire energy, and you cut across the body of it. And there's some splash from the fire, and it hits Leon, but it doesn't do anything to him, because you know that you can control that power. And then you follow up with your second sword and cut just from the base of the tail, like up its body, and just cut it in half as it dies.
I let out another primal scream as I end my turn.
All right. Alec is up, seeing that they're all dead in front of us. He looks at the one on the wall, casts the firebolt in his hand. You guys notice it looks a little brighter and a little bigger, and he chucks the firebolt at the Grick. And that is going to be not a hit, I don't think. 11 to hit, which does miss. So the firebolt just lands on the wall and splashes a little fire. No, it doesn't hurt anybody, but he missed the Grick. Said Grick it's now its turn. I know you guys can't see it, but he is here. He's on the square down one south from Leon. He's just on the wall. He moves down 5 feet on the wall to get in range of you, Leon, and makes an attack against you.
with advantage because I'm lit up like a pink Christmas
You
tree.
are a pink fella. Let's see. That is a 17 to hit.
That's my AC.
Defender will win on that. And then that is its turn. It stays in range on the wall. Top of the round, Adelia, you're up. You can see this Grick right next to Leon, even though you can't see it on the screen.
Anyway, Coolio, I will mark it and just shoot it a couple of times because I would very much like all these things to die because I want to slap Quellen in the face. A 21 and a 26 to hit for both attacks.
Sorry. That will hit, right? You said 26 to hit?
Yeah, 21 for the first attack and a 26 for the second.
What's causing your second attack?
My extra attack?
You only get one extra attack, I thought.
No, that's Dread Ambusher. The first, not from now on, since she
Oh,
has
that's
the
right.
extra
It attacks
attack,
per action.
she
I'm
gets a
sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Alex thing is bigger than before. Yes, it is. All right, both attacks will hit.
Alright, for a total of 24.
All right, 24 total, both attacks.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right, you fire your arrow. It lands true. He's still standing, but it looks like it knocked a very good chunk of him down. He's looking tired, but still ready to rumble. Myra, you're up.
Alright, really seeing that my pink fluff didn't do that much good, I'm gonna take my crossbow and shoot it.
All right,
At the
fire
thing.
away.
Balls. What is it? Plus, so 15.
A 15 just hits.
Woo! Okay. And I... D6. 5 points of damage!
5 points of damage. All right.
Oh, I didn't do advantage. Oh well, it still hit. It works.
It didn't have advantage on
Oh, it didn't. Oh, sorry.
This
I
one was
thought-
not marked.
Okay, my bad.
You're good. All right, Nundro again holding his action for anything to come at him. Leon, you're up. This Grick is in your face on the wall.
All right. Giving it the old 1, 2, 3. That's a natural 1 strike.
That's going to be a no, sir.
All right. Even with my bonus of +8, does a 9 hit?
That's a no, sir.
All right. Second strike. That's going to be a 15 to hit. All right, and I'm gonna try for a tripping attack on this one. It's 11, so 16 points of damage.
Uh, 16 points of damage. All right. Apologies, I was looking at my phone for a second.
Yep.
Yep. Your strike lands true, and it's still standing, but looking very rough.
Did it make the save? Tripping attack to try and get it off the wall.
It did. That is a 17. Yes,
Yeah,
17. That is a 17 to stay.
All right, and 19 plus for the dagger,
That'll hit.
and that's 6 points of damage.
6 points. As this is the last creature, how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna kind of like shoot up or like kind of like take both daggers, like stab into its body, and just yank it down from the wall, and just kind of like stomp on it until it stops moving.
You just you drag it down and crush its head. Nasty like green blue goo goes all over the place as it too falls to the Bloodmark Crusaders.
Well, not just this has been an interesting morning. Quillen, is everything all right?
Well,
Does that look to him?
Actually throws down his short swords and walks off towards the statue. As he's seeing the threat dissipate, he just walks.
I'm gonna look back at everyone. What the hell?
Oh,
Quillen,
and
did you
Dahlia's
sleep on-
already marching after him with, like, the most determined look on her face.
And I'll be like, Quillen, did you like wake up on the wrong side of the bed or something? What's up?
Just literally not responding. He just goes over to the table, and yeah, he's not really gonna do anything. He's just gonna kind of sit on the table, kind of eyes to the floor. He's breathing heavily. Seems to be in some kind of.
Leon just kind of looks at Adelia with a shrug look. I don't know. You talk to him.
You know, she's still stomping. She's gonna go over and just shove him as hard as she can.
Ooh. strength checks from each of you.
I nat one it.
What'd you get, Adalia?
14.
14. She shoves you. She goes up. She shoves Quellen and pushes Quellen off the table and 5 feet over.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, whoa. Hold on, Adelia. Give it a second. As he kind of like gets in front of her, just to kind of brace her. Give this a second. Quellen, what is wrong?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Adelia, man.
I'm sorry, you don't want to talk about why you just recklessly threw yourself into danger?
I saw there was something I wanted to.
Wanted to what?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, I mean, like no joke. I mean, usually you keep calm and hanging on to the back. Sure, I give you shit for not, getting on the front lines, but don't worry, that's your specialty. Staying back and doing what you do best. But I will admit, this is a bit odd for you.
I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling myself.
All right. Was it because of us dealing with the black spider? I mean, I'm not sure about the rest of you, but you seemed a little quieter than normal after that happened.
Can I ask him to make a persuasion?
Shit.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's actually a great point. Make a
Okay.
persuasion check, please, Leon.
Well, this is a +1, so I've been rolling really bad. I've only done like 2 really good rolls today. Nope, that does not continue it. That is a 4.
Quellen just says, seriously, I'll be fine. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Leave me.
You know what, fine. If you want to be alone, then be alone. And then she just storms off the direction she was going originally.
Leon kind of looks between Quellen and Adelia, and then Myra, and then Alec. I'll
And
stay
Myra
with her.
looks
Make
like
sure nothing.
she's been trying to like say something between each of you guys. And she goes, Quellen, it's okay. You don't have to tell us, but remember, we're here for you.
All right, I'm just gonna make sure.
I'm gonna
Adelia's
go
not
and
alone.
I'm gonna give him an awkward pat on the shoulder, like a pat, and then just call if you need us or anything.
He reaches up and he grabs Myra's wrist, and he kind of looks up at her and just gives her this kind of pitiful look. Because he's slumped down to the floor. He's like sitting down, and he kind of looks up at her and says, It's just yesterday was not my first encounter with a Drider. And he just goes back to looking at the floor.
She's gonna kneel down and just kind of sit beside him, not saying anything, and just let him have his moment, but know that he's not alone.
Guys, we're gonna go on ahead. Join us.
Okay.
Soon. Nundro, come on.
We will be, Alec.
Thank you. For a minute, you guys, maybe you guys don't notice, but Alec notices. I got to do a little DM to DM interaction here. Nundro's kind of staring down at the defeated corpse of Nesnar, and Alec kind of asks him, "Are you all right?" Nundro just kind of, "I'm glad he's dead. Let's get out of here." All right, come on, Nundro. Let's go join up with the others, and then they head off to join up with Leon and Adelia.
Can they catch Adelia? Because she is moving at like full speed.
Well, I mean,
Clothes
Leon
is on your
would
shoulder.
be right behind her, so I mean, like, yeah.
Listen,
You're not that quick.
so you still have pace on her, but without combat.
Yeah.
Like she has pace on you. She's ahead. Where are you going, Adelia?
All the way back to where we haven't explored yet.
Delia, just hold on a second. And what about you, huh? That was a bit uncharacteristic of you as well.
I'll say as you're getting ready to jump back down, are you gonna go down the crevice and back up?
Yes.
As you're you take the rope and you're getting ready to, parry yourself down or whatever it's called. Leon catches up with you and he calls out, Adelia, Adelia.
Now, is it just me, or am I reading too much into this? Is there something going on? Is there something you wanted to say? What's going on?
I don't know.
Well, what do you not know about it? Do you I don't know, do you like Quillen? Do you worry about what's going on with him? I mean, he's a big boy. I'm pretty sure he can figure his own shit out.
Listen, I'm just confused. I worry about all of you, but I don't know. Recently, whenever I see him get in trouble, like, my heart hurts. And I don't know how to handle this, and I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna finish this damn quest.
No, we'll get it done. All right, but it ain't no sense going off by yourself because you don't know how to handle a situation. We're all in this together. You know? If you have, like, now, don't get me wrong, I ain't the one to ask about this shit. I ain't know nothing. All right? Ask me about, the chances of a gambling match or whatever, sporting event, whatever you want to call it. I'm the guy to go to. But, you can't just go marching off on your own. There's still some dangerous stuff in here.
At this point, go ahead.
I was just fine alone up until I met you guys. I'll be just fine now.
But that's the thing, you don't have to. We're here.
Feel free, DM, to intervene.
Oh, sure. Alec, at this point, and Nundro walk up. Alec, having caught some of the conversation, kind of comes up and says, Adelia, you're young for a half-elf, I can tell. You have a kind heart. We know you care, but it's all going to be okay. These feelings you have for Quellen, it's normal.
He said.
I just don't understand it.
Well, perhaps one of the things you can do is talk to Quellen when he gets back into a better headspace. Sometimes you just have to give somebody space. Let them deal with things, and then they'll be ready to come to the table and talk. He knows you care.
Fine, but I'm still mad for now.
And that's completely fine.
You're welcome to be mad. At all you want. Just like you care about us, we care about you. You don't want went off.
I wonder if there's another way now that we're here at this pit. Nundro, how are you?
Maybe if you give me a little bit of help, I can take out that barricade. Go back to.
Oh, we can definitely take a look at that, but wasn't there a path, I think? Adelia, you're the tracker. Do you remember? Wasn't there a path over by the entrance to that bunker?
Adelia just, like, slaps a hand to her face in her anger. She forgot about it.
I'll take that as yes. Why don't we go that way, see if we can't figure something out from there, so we don't have to try and risk Nundro going down and back up this fairly deep pit. Nundro, he's like, yeah, I'd appreciate that, please. As he's holding the weapon that Quellen gave him.
Let's give Myra Quellen. Let them see.
Why don't you two go on ahead and scout out a little bit about what you see, and I'll wait over here for the other two to show up. Nundro, go with them. You'll be safe with them.
I'm fine with that. Adelia, is that fine with
Yeah, it'll give me some time to clear my head.
Won't
All
say
right. All right, so Alec, he'll kind of sit here near the river because he likes rivers, or the creek or whatever, and he's gonna wait to see either Myra or Quellen kind of come out either of the entrances here. Cutting over to Myra and Quellen, what are you two up to?
I have stood up and I am inspecting the statue. Just kind of like walking around it and like looking for anything that's interesting on it and just really admiring the detail and craftsmanship of it.
And Quillen is admiring a statuette of his own. He's pulled the Sun Elf statuette back out and he's staring.
Okay. So you notice Myra with no investigation check needed. It's a statue, right? It's just a regular old statue. But you notice what I may have mentioned last week about the two emerald eyes, two eyes made of emerald, rather, that you can see up the statue, where obviously its eyes are. Other than that, there's nothing of interest that you can detect.
I'm gonna pull out my frog statue that I have.
Okay.
And my frog statue has emerald eyes, doesn't it?
It does.
Does it look similar? Like, do the eye, like the craftsmanship of it, the orb eyes?
They look similar in color, of course. Yeah. From what you can tell, they're just bigger versions of the eyes your frog has.
Okay, so like could I tell if like the same person who made the frog made the statue?
Make a check for that. I just don't know which one yet. Make a
Intelligence?
Yeah, let's do an intelligence.
Charisma?
Intelligence.
Okay. And add my just straight intelligence?
Yeah, just add your intelligence modifier.
That's the
11.
11? You're not able to discern if it was made by the same crafter or anything. Like I said, all you can tell is that the eyes in the statue are just a lot bigger emeralds than the one in your frog statue.
Alright, I'll put my frog statue away and then look over at Quellen and see him admiring the high elf figurine. That is truly beautiful.
It reminds me of her.
Who was she?
A long-lost friend.
I'm sorry that you lost her.
She was taken from me.
I'm sorry that she was... Go ahead.
Fighting that thing yesterday, it just brought it all crashing back. Felt like I was beginning to move on.
I'm sorry that it brought you down. Is whatever he turned into the same thing that took her?
Yes, it was. I was young back then, but a story for another time.
Yes. Well, I'm always here to listen, and I think Adelia's here to listen as well. You know, I think you two get along quite well, and it seems like she doesn't know much about a lot of things, but she's pretty smart, and I think she cares. If you get my drift.
She's young. She seems more interested in pushing me off of tables than this.
You know that's not true. Don't you remember being young?
All too well, I'm afraid.
Well, don't you remember how you wanted to... I don't know, you couldn't handle those emotions, and so you acted out rashly? Kind of like you did today?
For the first time today, you kind of see a bit of a smile on Quellen's face as he chuckles a bit. I had. It's. It's difficult to remember the good times.
Yeah. You know, there was this little boy I used to play with, and when I was very small, like still a child, and he would push me and like pull on my hair, and I hated him for it. But then um, my mother told me it was because he liked me, and that's how he told me. That's how he showed his affection sometimes, because he didn't know how to say he had those feelings. And I don't know, just remembering that even though you can be very old, you can still not understand what you're feeling.
I understand what you mean, Myra.
Oh, thank goodness. Sometimes I don't know where my sentences are going and they just happen. Anyways, do you think we should find the others?
He puts his hand on her shoulder and he just says, I like you. I'm not going to pull your hair.
Oh,
But
thank you. I like you too, Quellen.
But yes, I'm sorry for my outburst. Let me collect my weapons and let's go find where they went.
All right.
All right. Leon, Adalia, you guys.
I'm curious to know why she's been sitting. Because if she would have started working, would have started.
Okay. All right. So as Quellen and Myra head back, Adalia, what are you doing over by that barricaded door?
Unbarricading it.
Well, I guess Leon would be helping. I guess it would be the same happen when doing it at the. It's the same kind of system.
Yeah, they're very companionable, like they work together really well in silence doing the manual task.
Leon taking care of the big stuff. Because he's a big, strong.
He's a big, strong man. You guys.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so as you guys are doing this, Myra and Quellen, I'm gonna move Quellen's token since he had to go to the bathroom. I'll move you too, Myra. Sorry. You guys head out and Alex there, and he says, no, there you guys are. They went over where we saw that big pool of water near that bugbear room, that barracks. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I think everything's going to be all right. Just sometimes we need to cool off, take a break.
Oh, don't I know it. Well, let's go.
All right.
So, sorry. You guys make it over into the room, and as you guys walk in, gotta move everybody. Forgot only I can control Nundro.
About how long was that then eventually getting to us?
It was only a few minutes. Like, and the barricade isn't super difficult that it would take you a long time to remove. As they come into the room, you guys have cleared up the barricade.
In
Yeah,
that
coming
time,
back into my own senses, I would start trying to search the room, look at the beds, search the bodies.
I think that was already done by Myra before.
Yeah, Myra did
I don't
too.
remember. Did I see that?
Yeah, you would have seen it. Myra had searched around this room already and has found what is available. I mean, we can still say you looked around, but there's nothing there.
Never mind then. Thanks.
And after the last table or piece of wood is out of the way, Lee dusts his hand and gives Adelia a quick smile and thumbs up. And then be like, well, all you rangers out there, I guess we're deciding going back the way we came. Deal with the things on the way that way. If I'm not mistaken, I think the flame skull is back. Hopefully. Not.
Well, if I remember correctly,
Do we have a way to get rid of that, or is that just going to stick around?
Nesnar said something about holy water or some form of restoration spell would remove it.
Leon starts to pat himself. Well, when it comes to holy water, I'm fresh out.
I'm
So,
not carrying any either.
I think I might have a spell to. I think I might have something.
alright.
All right.
So,
Do you guys open what was once the barricaded door then?
yeah, no, just Adelia, Gwellen, Alec, Myra, sniper extraordinaire. Let's be at the ready for that then and get rid of it quick.
I would have to agree. We know it's there, and by now it's probably regenerated. It's definitely been a while. We did
It
rest.
did before. So, in that case, let's put one at the ready.
All right,
Let's get out of here quick.
Hearing Leon say everyone at the ready, he goes ahead and pulls out his longbow and prepares an action.
Dahlia will do similar. That as soon as she sees that green flame skull, she plans on attacking it.
All right. So you guys
Leon
open
has his sword, dagger out.
You guys open the door. Don't see anything quite yet. Leon, as you walk in, your dark vision doesn't reveal anything either.
I keep kind of looking around. See it yet? I guess I'll look forward.
I mean, technically it's behind that machine for me, but I can
I
see
know.
Yeah.
I can see it too, but you gotta roleplay what your characters know.
Right. It's a furnace. It's hiding. Anyway.
Alright, and I guess I would go eventually there.
Nundro, he comes and follows, but he kind of stays behind you all, knowing that you're the kind of the fighting force here. And then Leon, as you kind of begin to walk and see around the corner of the furnace, you see floating there, about 5 feet up in the air, you see the flame skull, and it turns and its eyes glow bright red.
Gotcha. And then I charge it.
Yep.
But I'm guessing that's an initiative.
This will be an initiative.
Since it's just the one thing, do we actually have to put up the chart?
I'll just write it down for this case. If everyone can just roll, please.
I got 11. Or
If
11.
I was holding an action to shoot it on sight, do I get that first?
You have not gotten close enough to see it around the bend yet, even though you technically can on the map.
Cool, just double checking.
So Leon got an 11.
All you hear is just Leon says "gotcha" as he gets low.
Okay. Adelia, what'd you roll?
Also 11.
Okay. Myra?
6.
Quellen?
21.
Ooh, look at you. Alec rolls at 13. And Nundro rolls an 11. Alright, so top of the round is going to be Quellen.
So, hearing Leon say that he found the thing, I'll rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would I be able to see it from here?
Negative. The object here is blocking you from that. This is a big structure.
That's the last of my movement. Can I see it from there?
Not quite.
Alright, not seeing it from there, I'll go ahead and bonus action dash to
Okay.
move 15 more feet. Definitely seeing it there.
Yes, sir.
Quills will fly up and harry it from above as I go ahead and shoot it with the longbow. Or rather, not shoot it with the longbow, because that's an 11.
An 11 misses.
Quills will use the help action before flying back to me. And that ends my turn.
Alright. Next up is... I think Adelia, you have the higher dexterity, so Adelia, you're up.
Anyways, ladies first, so.
Gonna move there, and then with my Dread Ambusher and extra attack, I will take 3 attacks.
Do your business.
If this thing survives,
Dread Ambusher is just the first attack, or do you have to be first in the initiative?
no, first round.
Just first round. Okay, thank you. All right, yep, go ahead with your 3 attacks.
So a 19, a 22, and a 28 to hit.
All 3 hit.
$22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. You fire very Legolas-like. It takes the 22 points of damage. Arrows kind of turn to fire and dissolve off of it. It's still standing. Leon, you're up.
After the volley of strikes, charge forward. 3. That's a 17 longsword.
That'll hit.
That is a fallen dice. The floor. Hold on. One at a time. That is 4 plus stuff, so 9 points of damage on the first longsword.
What was your to hit, by the way?
It was a total of 18.
As you go to hit, I gotta do a better job of remembering what my creatures have. It would have cast its shield and got Defender Wins.
Ah.
So that will not hit. Sorry. I should have.
Bounces off, second. Alright, second strike. So that's going to be a 22.
That'll hit.
Sword. Ooh, and I rolled way better on that one. 8, so 13 points damage.
How much?
13 points damage.
13 points. Still standing.
Alright, a dagger. And that's 15 plus stuff.
That'll hit.
God damn it. Where did my count turn? Uh-oh. Keep dropping my dice. I'm sorry, guys. There you are. Way the hell down there. That's going to be 7 more points of damage.
How much?
7 more points of damage off the dagger.
All right. So your first strike bounces off as the shield shimmers. And your second strike, follow-up strike, cuts across the skull. You see the line in the skull. It looks hurt, and then you follow up with the dagger. You try to shove it into the base of the skull part of it, and it kind of misses, but you still scratch it enough to deal damage. It's still standing.
All right, then since I have 15 feet more movement, I'm going to circle around it, and that's my turn.
Okay.
You beefed this thing up. This thing should have been dead.
Maybe it gets stronger every time it comes back. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows?
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Next up is Nundro. He starts to move up, and Alex's like, "No, just stay here, Nundro," and he stays there. Next up should be Alec. Sorry. Alec moves forward. And he cannot quite see it from here. And that'll be his turn. Myra, what's your dex?
My dex is 3 plus 3.
The Flame Skull is also 3, so your turns will happen simultaneously.
Okay. I'm gonna, rush for... No, actually, I'm just gonna cast Dispel Magic.
What's the range, and do you have to see the thing?
Oh, can I not see it?
Is this where you're going to be?
So Dispel... One... Range is 120 feet. Choose one creature. If I don't know. What do you say, DM?
So you have to be where I just made this mark to be able to see it.
Oh, I was looking at my. Okay, I'm gonna run that distance then.
Okay, you have 30 feet, so go ahead and move yourself so you're there. Diagonals count as 5.
So right there where I can see it.
You can see it.
All right, and then I'm gonna point at it and cast Dispel Magic.
All right, you cast Dispel Magic. The pink energy goes around the flame skull, and it shudders for a second, but the flame comes back. He's not dead, and as that happens, you see a bright ball of red come up as it engulf the face, and a fireball is launched.
Oh, shit.
Center point is Adalia.
Crispy Adalia is coming up.
Let me just do a quick measure. I think this hits everybody.
No, it'll miss me.
It'll miss you, yes. But it'll hit everyone else. So, please make a dexterity saving throw, everyone.
Quills
That
too.
isn't Leon.
That's a 12.
Guys, I rolled a natural 1.
That's gonna hurt.
Colin?
16.
And then Alec rolls a 6.
Is
All
Quills
right.
within range too?
Yeah, Quills has to make a dex save as well.
Well, it really doesn't matter if he's.
I
in
don't think
range.
it's going to
Gotta
matter
take at least-
because, yeah.
Well, his if it's half damage, then yeah.
Yeah, it's half as much damage on a success, otherwise full damage. So this is... Alright. Quills takes 25 points of fire damage and dissipates. Myra, you take 25 points of fire damage. Alec takes 25 points of fire damage. And then I just have to see what the save is. Oh wow, I just screwed up my own HP. Its save is 13. Adalia takes 25 points of fire damage. You just missed the save. Quellen, you take 12 points of fire damage.
Until level 7, when you get evasion. That's when you get evasion, right? Or is it like level 10?
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
Alright. Top of the round. Quellen, you're up. You just took a fireball. You're singed, you're hurting.
Yeah, Quellen's looking pretty rough. But he's going to shoot the thing.
Alright.
And that's going to be a... Oh my god, it's a nat 20.
No, natural 20.
So
With
that'll be...
superiority, or not superiority, that's sneak attack, because I'm
2d8.
standing right there.
Yes, it is.
And 6d6. So this will be a fun roll. Yay! Lots of dice. Okay, lots of math. 12, 13, 14, 16, 26, 31, 35 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
So having just taking a fireball to the face, Quellen is going to shoot off this arrow. It's going to literally catch alight with the remnants of the fireball and just slam into the thing's green flaming eyes and just literally explode it with red fire.
So you fire it. The force, the green flames go out, the red eyes go out. The skull with the arrow flies back and kind of hits Leon in the chest and then falls down on the ground, quote unquote,
As it's
dead.
as it's falling, I'm just gonna kick it over in front of Myra and Alec, and I'll be like, "Can you get rid of this thing, please?"
Myra, you just tried. Let me do this. I've got this.
Okay.
And he looks, puts his hand over the skull, speaks the incantation. You see this green magic start to shimmer from his palm down into the skull. The skull shudders. You see a green ball rise out of it and dissipate. The flame skull is officially dead.
Alec,
Who was it that cast the fireball?
The flame skull.
Ah, lovely.
They do that.
what spell was that?
That was the same spell you just used, friend. Dispel magic.
Oh. Why did yours work?
I think.
You must be more powerful than I am.
Ah, never, Myra. I could never be more powerful than you. I think it only works if it's been defeated.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I want to pick up the skull. Can I pick up the skull?
You absolutely can.
I pick up the skull and look at everybody and put it in my bag.
well,
Guys,
that's a keepsake.
look,
if
I'm a
ever there
big
was
fan.
one.
I'm a big fan of fire. You guys have seen me. That really hurt. Quellen, you don't look so good. Everybody, just stand. Come over here and stand by me. And he casts healing spirit.
Yeah,
That's what you
Dahlia, the whole
guys-
time this was going on, was like touching her burns with like a hiss sound because she's like,
So the way I do this out of combat with healing spirit, and kind of why it's a bit of a broken spell, is if we cast it out of combat as an attempt to heal everyone, because it lasts for a minute, that is 10 rounds that it would heal everybody. So I am going to heal everyone 10d6.
Woohoo! We're all just jumping in and out of this circle.
Just kind
Right.
of like holding hands, going in a circle, skipping. Myra being held up, so her legs are just kind of kicking.
Everybody heals 33 points of health.
Woo! I'm
Ladies
back
and
up to full.
That's literally my max HP. 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brokenness that is healing spirit.
Yep. I like it though.
All right, well,
It just costs a spell
That's
slot.
all.
That's kind of where the balance for me is.
Yeah.
a thought, guys. Are we wanting to get? We're wanting to get out of here as soon as we can, with right?
Well, we do want to get out of here with him, but we have to clear this place.
That's our job,
what
is
I-
clearing. And then
That's
also,
That's what I'm saying. Are we wanting to clear this place now while we're here, or are we wanting to take Nundro back with Gundren and let Gundren know the Black Spider's good, taken care of, and then come back and finish the job?
I say
With
we're
them-
here. Let's do it.
Nundro,
Well, that's what I mean. But we have Nundro here, and something might happen. We don't want that neither.
Nundro walks up and he says, "I'll be fine. You're all very capable. I'll just hang out in the back, let you all do the work, as horrible as that sounds. But I think I'll be alright. I won't put myself in danger to cause you any worry."
And
Well,
if you
well.
see anything that might hurt you, or don't be afraid to speak up, because we need to get you back to your brother.
I will definitely speak up. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
appreciate everything you are all doing.
And Gear, what was that thing that what was that the one guy was talking about last time? The magical
Yeah.
fountain.
The Forge of
The
Spells.
Forge of Spells.
Forge of Spells. Do you know where that is?
It's
Nundro?
not to sound facetious, it's here. It is in this cave, this mine. As for the location, that's what the Black Spider was trying to find, and I'm not sure.
Hmm.
All right then. Well, let's now that everyone's feeling all good, let's get going. Adelia, Quillen, Mara, did you find anything down this pathway yesterday? As he this way, anything that we need to take care of? Because I remember that cat thing way back at the beginning and all those blood-sucking little parasites that we need to deal with.
Quellen is focusing on casting his spell for the next.
Quellen, do we really have time for you to do that? How long does that take again? This is Alex.
He just kind of looks at Alec. About an hour.
And I only got this vision for about 8, so the sooner we get this done, the sooner we get out, the sooner you get your bird back. He says kind of like in I said that right, guys?
It's fine. Let him summon quills. In the meantime, I can do some scouting and get an idea of what might be ahead of us.
All right then. I'll stick with you, Adelia, just in case.
Thanks, Leon.
Alec says, I'll stay back. Make sure nothing happens to our friend here while he's casting his spell. Nundro, you stay here too.
Yep.
He'll go ahead and warn Leon that there's a couple of rooms off to the right there. The northern path leads off towards the wave part of the echoing cave, and the southern part leads towards the rooms with the doors that were closed. I also let him know that I didn't hear anything.
All right then, Adelia,
So-
lead the way.
Quick question. I just rolled initiative randomly for Adelia to put her on the list. Can you guys currently see the list?
No.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Then what I'll do is I'll put you all on there preemptively so we don't always have to wait like we've been doing. Since if I turn it on and off, you can't see it. So that's good. Okay. Continue. I'm just going to put everybody on initiative. Nothing's happening. This is just so initiative's easier in the future.
All right then, I'm just gonna be following Adelia.
All right. Myra, are you staying back?
I'm trying to follow them, but my thing won't move. Come on, internet. There we go.
All right. There. I got everybody on the initiative order now.
Shush.
So that'll be easy.
I'm there as a bodyguard and a meat stick. Nothing else.
A very loud meat stick.
All right. So
So-
as you all begin to move, you see this open area. You see immediately a door kind of in front of you, and double doors slightly to the right, with stairs leading to the north and stairs leading to the south.
Before
So-
Leon tries to
Oh.
jet out in front of her because she was going to talk to
Oh, sorry.
Adelia is going to turn back. She says, "Okay, I will go on ahead. You guys hang back, but stay close enough to run in if I run into anything."
Okay,
Whatever you say.
but if you could go to the left out here, and go up some stairs. I know Quellen said that was where the wave echo cave, where like the waves come in, or something.
Well, if he's already been in there, I don't imagine there's much else, but I can check it out.
Well,
But
I was just
yeah, you
saying
probably
that
won't be able to
that's yeah.
It's okay. I will check all the doors around here first. I won't go up there yet.
And before you leave, Adelia, I'm gonna like reach up and like until you lean down, and I'm gonna take your face and I'm gonna go, "You are a beautiful flower, and you are loved," and la da da da, and give you bardic inspiration just in case you need it for any reason.
She's going to be confused and a little red-faced at being called a beautiful flower, but okay.
But like not like a delicate one, like a kick-ass one that knows how to take care of herself.
Yeah, you got phone.
Yeah, you got thorns and poison.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Anyway, she rolled a dirty 20 for stealth, and she's gonna go check out some doors.
All right. Go ahead. Where are you going first? All right.
That one, and she's gonna follow the old one too.
Very well. The one too. Are you just listening or checking for traps as well?
That's the one too, both.
Just making sure. Investigation and perception, please.
Okay,
Maybe I'm
investigation
holding
was a
the-
7, perception was a 25.
Upon investigation of the door, you cannot detect any traps. As for perception, you listen in very keenly with your elf ears, half-elf ears rather, and you don't hear anything on the other side.
Going to quietly attempt to open the door.
Make a stealth check for that.
Sleight of hand.
Nah, more stealth.
It's
Either
the
way,
same
it's
either way, 19.
19. All right. So you manage to crack the door open. Let me just remove the block. Inside, you see a small room that kind of looks like a workspace. It looks like this was like a preparation room, but it's completely destroyed. Tables shattered, broken weapons all over the place, just completely destroyed room with nothing in it of, like, you don't see anyone in there. It's completely empty, save the items I just described.
Alright, before she goes in, she's going to wave the others up.
Actually, check that. I'm sorry. I forgot to read my own note. Make an investigation check for me.
10.
10?
Bardic inspiration is a D8.
14.
You do not see anything of use in this room.
Neat.
I want to come
Okay.
up and poke my head and look.
She's just gonna like hold Myra's head back. She's like, "Let me go in first and check the other door before we do any."
I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky too.
Are you trying to be sneaky? Because I'll need you to make stealth checks. I only have a Dahlia's tract. And Leon, were you being sneaky when you followed?
As sneaky as I can be.
Make stealth checks, Myra and Leon, please, just so I can note them.
That's a 10. Pretty decent considering.
Yeah, not bad. Myra, what was
You
yours?
can hear Leon's normal
Muted!
footsteps in chainmail.
19.
Okay. So, Myra, Dahlia, are you going in the room then? Because you also, I guess
Cautiously.
the thing I forgot to describe, you also see another door to the south.
Yes, cautiously. That's where she is going.
Okay. Your stealth check of 20 is still in play here. And then Myra, are you going in as well?
Yes, being very cautious with my crossbow out and cocked. Like a... Yeah.
Yeah, Leon's just kind of taking step, ching ching, step, being his normal pace. Lax grip on his sword and dagger just in case.
Are you guys looking at anything in the room, or are you just following Adalia?
I'll give a quick scan.
I'm
Alright.
looking.
I'll just allow for one of you to make an investigation check.
I'll leave it to her.
All right. Come on. 19 plus investigation. That is 25.
Beautiful. Myra, as you're looking around, as I described before, this looks like it used to be an area where items were being prepared. For the most part, everything's destroyed. There's broken long swords, broken staves, broken tables, just shit scattered all over the place. As you're kind of scanning around the room, your eye kind of catches something in the corner of the room. You look and you see what looks to be like a spear with a very nice shaped spear head. And as you look, it just kind of catches your eye. And you look down the shaft, forgive the dirtiness of that, and you see that, well, there's the same spearhead on the other side.
Myra, what you looking at? Muted?
And then I will say, with distance traveled and time to really investigate and look and listen and all that, the hour has passed. So at this point, Quills has returned. So we'll pause with you guys for a minute, even though you just asked Myra a question, and address the rest of the group real quick. Quills kind of pops into existence. Welcome back, Quills.
Quills gives a hoot hoot as Quellen reaches up and gives him a pat on the head. Quill's riding his shoulder. Quellen stands up and says, "Well, shall we?"
I'm going to send a message to Quellen. Can I do that?
Yep. So as he's coming in, you suddenly hear Myra's voice in your head.
Quellen! We found it! We found your spear thingy!
I don't think we know about it.
Do we not? Do we not know?
Quellen, have you told them?
He honestly hasn't, and the times that he's been talking to Lenine,
You guys have been around.
But
Well, yeah, they've been around when he almost accidentally threatened her. Yeah, so they
All right, cool. So I'm not.
I
I got the spear thingy. I found a spear thingy. It's so cool.
Alex
And I'm gonna
up and says, "Quellen, you okay?"
I would respond to Myra first. The blades, are they curved?
Are they curved?
They are.
I'm gonna send a message back. Yes.
Quellen just sends back, "On my way." And
I think I'm gonna keep it. It's really cool, and I'm like gonna do like some try to do like a fighting stance with it.
Can I get a?
So
Can I
as
see
you
that real quick, Myra?
as Myra picks it up and she tries to do a fighting stance, I need you to make a performance check.
Dude. Which one do I want to use?
You're proficient and have expert in performance. Why are you complaining?
No. I was going like, dude, I got performance, man. That's what I was. That's a 21, and I rolled 11.
Dude, you managed to take it and kind of twist it a little bit in your hand. Not the most graceful thing in the world, but you don't drop it, and you're just like, ha! In this like cool stance.
This is
Can I see
awesome.
that real quick?
Quellen, make a stealth check for me, please. I'm assuming you're moving stealthily.
Yeah, he didn't know exactly where the others went, so he is going to move stealthily, and that's a 21.
Okay, thank you. Proceed. Alec and Eldro have made theirs as well.
As soon as I see, I assume that she's not actually there outside of the room. She's probably inside.
He's
You
never
can
been-
see the
So is
door.
the door.
The door that you previously investigated that you know was closed is now open.
Seeing that, I will stealthily approach it to see if they're actually in there.
Did he give me the thing or not? I asked for it like 3.
No, I'm holding it. I'm like, whoa, still in my cool
Ju-
stance because it's so cool.
Juggling several things happening. Sorry, Leon. But yeah, do you give it to him or no? You just said that you're
I'm
still
I'm holding in my cool stance. Whoa, but come and take it from me.
He's just laughing. I ain't gonna go in and take it. I'm gonna see it for a second.
Okay, and I'll hand it to him.
Just kind of like handling it, kind of spinning. Oh, that's
As
It's
as
pretty.
Leon, you're kind of messing with it. From behind you, you hear Quellen as he approaches. Because I assume Quellen, you're going to say something to him because he's standing in the doorway.
Quellen just actually watches bemusedly for a moment at Leon struggle with how to
I'm
deal
not
with.
struggling. I'm proficient with it.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm wielding it like I've done it all. I've had it in my hands this entire time, spinning it.
FYI,
case,
you are
Quellen-
not proficient in double-bladed scimitars.
I should be.
You are
It's
not.
martial, isn't it?
Nope, it's a special. It's only through a feat.
I thought it was a martial weapon.
That's a negative, sir.
Not in this campaign. It's not.
Oh well.
Not
if
even
that's
in
the
D&D
case-
Beyond is it? It's its own thing.
Performance check.
Yes, performance check.
Hold on, let me double check. I'm
If
pretty
you,
sure I
well,
saw
you
it
can't
somewhere.
see Quellen's character sheet, but he has a specific weapon proficiency of double-bladed scimitar.
Oh, fair enough. I have proficiency with all weapons. I thought.
We're being fun. It's not
Either
in this
way.
unit.
That's
True.
fair.
It's
just like,
performance
very-
check either way.
All right. Oh, that's 13.
13. You do manage to, just like Myra, you're handling it okay. Not the most graceful in the world, but you're not dropping it.
The balance is nice, but it's just both sides.
It's kind of
Oh.
big. It's kind of big. I give you that.
Yeah, no, I mean it kind of feels like a staff, but it's just weightier. It pulls and pushes at the same time. It's shit.
Not wanting to get within range of whatever this is, Quellen from about 10 feet back actually sends a message at Leon. And he just simply says, "Let me try."
The hell? Well, where the hell are you? He turns around. Oh, there.
So sneaking up on him from the shadows, he sees Quellen kind of skulking about.
There you are. Yeah, no, for sure. Here you go. Kind of.
Quellen grabs the weapon and he says, it's been a very long time since I've seen one of these. 158 years? Let's see if it's like riding a bike, as they say." And he starts trying to spin it around, getting his bearings with the weapon.
Leon's there, just going. Back.
You start to twirl it and do what you do with it, and it feels just like what you remember. It's like riding a bike. It feels so incredibly natural. This is the real thing that you were looking for. Your source from Halia Thornton's tip that there may be one in the cave. Turns out she was right for once.
You just see Quellen start to slowly go through this bit of an exercise, some practice routine. It almost looks like monks doing their Tai Chi. It's very, very slow and deliberate. It takes about, a good 30, 45 seconds. And then as soon as he's done with that, you see a kind of a smile creep across his face. And then he does the exact same thing, but about quadruple speed. It takes about just 6 seconds. You see this just crazy flurry of motion as blades are just spinning everywhere. as he says with a delighted face, "Aha, the balance is splendid. It's exactly as I remember."
All
Gonna
right.
have to see how.
That was a beautiful
You're gonna have
kata.
Quellen, you may refresh your character page and you will see said item is currently in your inventory. You have received a Revenant double-bladed scimitar +1.
+1? I'm so happy.
Leon's like, you're gonna have to.
Cut out, bro. Don't know what you said.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do that. That's an interesting weapon you have there.
To do this takes years of training at a specialized school, Leon. But
Well,
if you'd like to work with me, I can work with you.
well, perhaps a spa now and then. I'm pretty quick study, especially when it comes
Tell
to
them.
these kind of things.
Tell them. Tell them. Yes. Sorry to
I think
interrupt.
someone has to go out.
Someone has to go potty.
All right, and by the way, sorry, Adelia.
Yeah,
This
sorry,
thing kind
Adelia.
of took this
Oh, we're gonna get
Quellen's
to that in
weapon.
just a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole time you guys have been doing that. She just ignored all of you and was like, this door, let's see.
All right. So let's take a quick 5-minute break. Come back at 9 my time, so 4 minutes. I'll let the dog out. I'll be right back. All right.
All right. Need to use the restroom anyways.
Perfect.
Or is it like two-handed fighting, or is it an action to use both?
No, the bonus action would be the second strike. So most of the time he's not going to be using that if he's not in weird rage.
Advantageous situation.
Yeah, most of the time he's going to be using bonus action to get the fuck out of the way.
No, that's understandable. I was just wondering. So it's a way to kind of like bypass the two-handed fighting disability.
Yep. Basically,
Awesome.
his offhand weapon goes from being just 1d6 no mod to 2d4 plus mod, which is...
Yep.
But it did cost me a whole feat to get, so it's worth it.
But doing 2 attacks at 2d4, that's 4d4 damage per turn plus mod.
Plus
times
mod
2.
times 2, so you're mod twice.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty good. And it's dexterity weapon, right?
oh, it's
Oh,
finesse,
right,
I
yeah.
think,
Well,
so you can use
with,
either.
With the feat, I get finesse. Without the feat, it's not a finesse weapon. I don't...
But anyway, is everybody back?
Yeah, we're here.
I'm
Myra?
always
I'm here.
here, lurking.
Lurking. I'm here playing.
Quellen would offer up a short sword to Leon and says, I've no need for these anymore. Perhaps you could use
I'm fine with what I get, but I'll hold on to it for you.
It's my gift to you.
And I shall treasure.
My dog's not a big fan of my dill pickle chips.
That's a good
Nor
thing.
am I.
Well, too bad. Anyway. Alright. So as you guys were talking and Quellen's doing his thing and all of that, and Quellen, you did see it in your inventory, yes?
Yep, it's already equipped.
Did it... I should refresh my page, because I think it should automatically bump up your AC.
Yep, I'm at 18 now.
Look at you.
It bumps his AC too?
Yes, it does. The feat
That's what
does.
the feat does, yeah.
What the shit?
It's pretty powerful. There's a reason I was waiting until you guys were a little higher level before I gave it to him.
Now he has a higher AC than me, technically.
So Myra has
Wait,
more
what
life
armor?
than
What armor is he
everybody.
using?
I'm using studded leather armor, and I've got a +4 dex.
There's a limit to how much it increases.
Not light armor.
It'll lets it. D&D Beyond lets it. So
No, it's just I'm just looking at the book. Studded leather. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I was thinking of the medium armor.
and then he's also
You're
wearing
right.
he's also wearing something that I don't know that the group has. That he has it.
Yeah, no one knows that I have it, but I'm wearing a ring of protection that I got from the Necromancer's
Oh,
tent.
there it is.
Yeah, DM tried to make me give it to Adelia as an engagement ring, but no, I...
Nah, I just got a box.
Tried. Damn it. I want this to
hey,
happen.
the box was nice.
So while this is
Go
all
for it.
I would prefer a box over a ring. Just saying.
while this is all happening, you guys are actually making a little bit of noise while doing it. Adelia is sitting at the door, getting kind of frustrated, ready to say something to all of you, when all of a sudden the door in front of her shatters open in her face.
Ow, splinters.
You take some damage from that. 3 points of slashing damage. And then let me remove the door. Immediately as the dust kind of clears from that, Adelia, you see a creature floating about 10 feet in the air, or actually about 15 feet in the air. And as it sees you, you immediately hear a voice in your head. What are you doing here?
Snapadelia is not the face of the party.
Tell me what you are doing here, or die.
Hi. Looking for the Forge spell?
You have found it. So, inside the room, which number is this? Okay. There's a description. This It's a large workshop. It's been on inspection immediately. What you can see, Adalia, it's been badly damaged by what appears to be an ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables take up 2 corners of the room, and they're scorched, and the plaster has been burned off some of the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, you see a stone pedestal that holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of the green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. And then it talks to you, like I said. You have found, as he just confirmed, the Forge of Spells.
Lovely. Will you remind me what our quest exactly was?
Your quest is
Clear it
to
out.
clear out the mine so that Gundren and his brothers can start up operations.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Delia, what just happened?
She's just gonna look back at Leon with a help me face. Just something in the next room.
All right then. Shit. And Leon would charge in.
Who are you speaking to?
Just hold on, Leon. Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
She's gonna stop
All
him
right.
before he goes in. May
what's
I
there?
come in? Just gonna address the thing.
You may enter. Tell your friend to come too.
Delia.
Oh, okay. Leon, since it's just us, why don't you come on in?
All right. All right.
Oh no, Quills
what
is
the-
definitely at the door, but he just sees an owl.
Delia, who are we looking at? What are we looking
Myra's
at?
sneaking up.
Leon, you suddenly hear a voice in your head. Who are you?
The hell?
I apologize for not introducing myself. I'm Adalia, and you are?
Leon Ferris. Yeah, who are you?
My
And why are you speaking?
is of no import.
All right. So, what now? Delia? Is he speaking in your head too?
Yep. Yes, he is.
Okay, cool. Can you just speak normal, or is it just the only way you can talk?
This is the only way I can speak.
Oh, okay. Well, then that
Leon,
makes
stop.
sense.
Please stop being rude for
I don't
just
know.
a moment.
Why are you here?
We are adventurers who were contracted to clear out the mine of anything particularly dangerous.
Are you vouched for by the wizards?
Which wizards are we
Is,
talking about? Because I feel like you may have been here a long time.
Yeah. By any chance, is Rockseeker familiar to you?
I know no such name.
Shit.
How long have you been down here?
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
charged with guarding the Forge of Spells.
Specifically this room? Or the entire mine?
Yes, just this room, as this is the Forge.
Okay. Well, good thing, because there was a spider infestation just around the corner. So, good thing they didn't get here.
No
I'm
one
sorry.
will take anything from here unless they have me to deal with.
Like just this room or the mine?
Anywhere, but particularly this room.
Oh,
You may look around. Try to take anything and I will destroy you.
We don't do that. Kind of like looking around the room. Is there anything of particular interest?
Make a investigation check for me, please.
Oh, that's not bad. 17.
17. Looking around, you can see on the table to his right that there's actually there's a very nice looking weapon sitting there. It's a mace, and it's shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass. Additionally, you also see a metal chest piece that has supple leather made throughout it. Yeah, it looks really nice. Don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, it's fine. All right then. And your charge is specifically just to stop anyone from taking anything from.
That is what I said. The
All right,
owners
just-
of the mine.
And are you still obligated to if your masters are gone?
What do you mean my masters are gone?
I
'Cause
mean,
I don't-
it seems you've been down here for a very long time. I don't believe the people who summoned you, whoever contracted you to do this service is alive any longer.
Yeah, like to put it bluntly, there has been enough time past that this place was forgotten about, and only just now, like today, yesterday, we just got here yesterday.
You lie to me. Make a deception check. Either both of you one roll or one of you with advantage.
Wouldn't
not
that be
deceiving him,
persuasion?
though.
We're
This is-
literally not telling him a lie.
Oh yeah, persuasion. Excuse me.
Can Quellen try to sneakily open these double doors together?
Make a stealth check.
17.
Dirty 20.
And my stealth is a 25.
I don't know what else to tell you, man.
saw wizards only a few days ago. I must see what you're talking about.
Is
And he
there
goes-
a way for you to?
He says,
Oh, go ahead.
"Open this door for me." And as he does, Quellen, you had opened the door, so it opens. He just kind of like looks back, like, "What?"
Leon's kind of gonna jog over. All right. I will open this door for you right now.
It's
Saying
already
it really loud.
it already opened from Quellen, so he peeks out and he sees you, Quellen, and says, "Who?"
But I'm up against the wall. I'm stealthy.
The
He
stealth
did
check
have
was
a
over the
25.
door. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He doesn't quite notice you right off the bat.
No, I was just cracking it open to see if I could get a better look at what's going on.
So, do you want me to lead you out or what?
No. I will remain here until the wizard of the group that owns this mine tells me my job is no longer required.
Yeah, like I said, he's
I
was he?
don't hear that
Let me ask. Was he human? Was he a dwarf? Was
Humans, dwarves, many races.
so it's probably a human and or a dwarf, right? Because if it's an elf, maybe they're still alive. They live a long time. I don't know.
I grow weary of this conversation.
I don't know what else to tell
Wait,
you, man.
doesn't
I'm gonna
Gunjan
send
own this mine?
Is that an out-of-character question?
Yes.
Gundren does not own the mine. The mine is lost. He just learned of its location is in attempting to clear it out so he can start operations and become the new owner.
And an out of character question, there's no way that I heard any of that, right?
Not when the doors were closed, no.
Well, he can't really hear anything this thing is saying. Just
Yeah,
Leon and
speaking to
Adelia's
his
side
Well,
mind.
of
that
the
too. You would have
conversation.
only heard the one side of the conversation.
So since Leon is speculating about some kind of dwarf or human or something, I'm gonna go ahead and disguise myself as a dwarf.
Very well.
So, like, I don't know what else to tell you. They're probably dead.
This place was lost to time. If anyone owned it, that wouldn't have happened.
That's why I was asking if it was an elf. If it was an elf, then they may still be alive, but just barely.
I already told you there were a multitude of races. But
I'm just saying.
I,
Trying to help you out here, my friend. Not trying to screw you in any way.
I'm
Leon,
gonna send.
Just
I'm.
crying
I'm
out
gonna.
loud.
I'm gonna send a message to Leon, and Adelia and Quellen, one right after the other, and saying just go with it, and then saying just go with it, just go with it, and then I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna say,
Third, who are you? You hear very angrily in your head.
and I'm just gonna walk, and I'm just gonna look at him side eye and say, I own this mine.
Again, you didn't hear the second. Yeah, sorry.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
You didn't hear the psychic part. When I'm speaking as
Oh,
this
that's
creature,
right.
you don't hear that. You only hear Adelia and
Okay.
Leon.
Okay, I'll be quiet then. Sorry.
So
My
you
bad.
also would know this. You would not know this, Quellen, that he's talking about the owners and stuff. So you wouldn't be able to turn into somebody because you don't know this is happening.
Oh no, I just heard Leon says, what was it, like a dwarf or a human? So I just go ahead and
Gotcha.
disguise
Okay.
myself.
All right. That's fair. All right. Last warning. Do you need something? If not, leave.
Now that we know this is here and you're here, I mean, I look at Adelia, we can just go, right? Kind of giving Adelia a let's go kind of nudge, head shake.
What would it take for you to leave your servitude if your masters are no longer here to give you orders? I don't want you trapped down here for any longer.
A member of the wizards in this mine would have to release me from my employment.
And if they no longer exist, are you just stuck here in limbo?
I am stuck here until someone convinces me otherwise.
Is there any way you can just like read my mind by any chance, and you can just see the same old bullshit? I mean, like,
Reading of minds is not.
Hearing
shit.
Adelia speak. Sorry, hearing Adelia speak what she said, I would actually send a message to her from outside of the door, and I would just simply ask, did he say
So, fun
what
fact,
would release?
real quick. Adelia, you've heard nothing. You've understood nothing that it says. Because it doesn't speak common. Leon, you understood what it said. It is speaking undercommon.
so I've been actually having a conversation.
Yes. Adelia, sorry, that's my fuck up not realizing what languages this thing spoke.
Oh, so then she would hear me speaking out in undercommon.
Yes.
Well, it speaks common now, because I had an entire conversation with it.
I mean, that's fair. Anyway. So yeah, no, that's fair. It speaks common. I just realized that I'm looking at its sheet and I'm like, fuck, that's undercommon. Anyway. I saw common and just was like, my brain was like, oh yeah, we're good. I'm like, oh no, it says undercommon.
The multitude of races taught it common so everyone could understand it.
I appreciate the assist there. All right.
Well, see, now I feel like now my undercommon choice was pathetic.
I'm
If
sure
it
you'll have
just
plenty
goes
of other
common.
opportunities to speak in undercommon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah, I messaged Adelia asking if it responded.
The way message work is I just have to think back at you, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, she's gonna say, keep everyone out of here. Its masters, I think, are dead, and it's not gonna leave.
Message again. Did it say what it would take for it to leave?
One of the original members to tell it that it could go.
And did it say who they were?
Wizards is all I got.
Guys, I'm really confused. What's going on?
Did you message that or say that out loud?
I messaged it to. Sorry, I was holding my hand up to doing like a physical thing. Anyways, sorry, you guys can't see me. Anyways, I send the message to Leon. What's going on?
Just give it a second, Myra. This thing's kind of weird.
What should I do?
Just stay where you are.
Okay.
Quillen
Alright,
walks
then.
in.
You hear in your
I'm
head.
gonna legitimately kill him.
Who are you? You all keep
You.
showing up. Eh?
Why are you still here? You were supposed to be gone a 10-day ago.
Have you disguised yourself? You did follow through
Yep,
with that?
I disguised myself as a dwarf. He's wearing robes, and he's not holding any weapons or anything. He just walks in.
Okay. What do you mean?
I presumed you would have been gone already. I sent my associates to dismiss you long ago. There's no need for your services anymore. The mine is safe. The threat is gone.
This will be a deception check.
Yeah, absolutely. But fortunately, I am proficient in that, and that's going to be a 17.
17. He looks at you. No. No, enough. Enough of you all trying to convince me to leave. You see him, his eye stalks, if you will. They flare out. His eye glows. And it's initiative time.
Leon's just kind of like lowers his shoulder. This is just annoying. Alright.
So,
So update your
I
initiative in the
tried.
turn order. Sorry, you were short on the DC, buddy. I'm sorry.
Well,
well,
wouldn't it be-
just in case
well,
it would have
yeah.
given me advantage to be disguised at him, I did roll another one, but it was worse, so.
What? I changed it. Why?
You have to hit enter.
No, it's not even letting me because of number lock.
Sorry, guys. You were doing a very good job, but with the final attempt to get him out of there, he had had enough.
Well, I mean, I assume clearing the mine includes, having the Forge of Souls available, so.
Spells.
I had to do it.
Everybody's numbers updated?
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead, Adelia. His stalks have flared. Magic has glowed into his eye. He's ready to kill.
Please, I don't want to fight you, and I don't want anyone to die in the service of someone who's not even alive anymore.
Enough! Are you gonna attack him?
Ain't no escaping it now.
Yeah. I wonder why. She's gonna shoot it.
Alright.
With Dread Ambusher, an extra attack makes 3. She's gonna mark it as her target first for that extra d6 of fun time.
Are you gonna take the penalty, or are you just?
No, to start, I'll just take 3 normal attacks. Uh, 28, an 11, and then a 23 to hit.
2 of those hit. First hits, second misses, third hits.
At least you hit the Dread Ambush.
$26 points of damage.
Sorry, I was chewing chips. Let me stop chewing chips. Yeah. Alright, you fire your arrow. You manage to get it into one of the eye stalks. The stalk stays standing, but you did a good chunk of damage to it. He's still standing himself. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That'll be it.
Alright. The spectator makes 2... It shoots 2 rays at 2 people.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. You never mentioned what we saw.
I did not.
I thought we were talking to a person.
Does this token look
Said
like a
it's
person, sir?
2 eye stalks on either side and a big eye in the middle. Yeah.
I did say that.
I didn't hear the description of the big guy. I missed that.
Okay. All right. First one is going to be at Adalia, who had just attacked him. Adalia, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
5.
5. You are confused. You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your turn, you cannot move, and you have to use your action to make a melee or ranged attack at a randomly determined creature within range. So make a note of that. And then, Leon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
Fun. I'm going to use my old inspiration dice because I still have that. That is going to be a total of 14.
14. Nothing. You receive no effects. You feel a slight fear come over you, but you manage to shake it off.
All right, good deal.
All right, Myra, you're up.
Having been told not to move and not knowing what to do, she's just kind of sneakily peek around and see what she can see.
You see a floating green creature with 4 eye stalks and a big center eye.
And I hope this works. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers?
Dissonant Whisper. Yep. At second level.
The saving throw?
Wisdom 15.
Okay.
So sorry, DM. I was trying to find that condition and I couldn't find it. Could you remind me what it was on my turn?
Confused. And I'll remind you. Yeah, I don't think it's like an actual condition. This is just an ability, and what it explains what it happens. So that was a 16 to save. So he does succeed on the save.
Okay.
Time
so he
out
takes.
Before you do that, before you tell me, if the spectator, it's called a spectator rather, makes a successful saving throw against a spell, the spectator can choose another creature, including the spellcaster. It can see within 30 feet of it. The spell targets the chosen creature instead of the spectator.
Ooh.
He chooses Quellen. So Quellen, make a what was it? Wisdom saving
A
throw?
wisdom.
Against-
Wisdom saving 15.
Fail. 9.
9.
Oh, no. Alright. 3d6 below. Oh no, it's second level. I said second level, so it's
5d6.
46, isn't it?
Oh, that's third level. Sorry, 4d6. You are correct.
Yeah, 46. Sorry, Quellen. Oh, gosh. 17 points of psychic damage, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
So as you whisper the magic, you see it kind of.
Friday.
this-
Just
Oh
You
god, that is psychic damage in IRL.
You see a shimmer around the spectator as the magic suddenly hits you, Quellen, and you're like, "Ugh!" And you hear Friday in your head, and you take psychic damage. All right. Anything else for your turn, Myra?
I'm gonna duck. No. I guess bonus actions. I will inspiration to Quellen because I don't know if he got hit, but he's the next one after me, and so go.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Quellen,
do
you're up.
it.
What is this infernal music? As I move forward 10 feet, Quill flies forward.
How high is it
And
flying, by the way?
I believe I said 10 feet.
No,
Did I say
I thought it was 5 feet.
5 feet. I might have said 5 feet. We'll say 5 feet. Because I
Okay,
apologize. I should have wrote that down.
Well, if it was 10 feet, I was going to run underneath them. So that's fine. I'm going to take a swing with my newfound weapon. And I'm going to use that bardic inspiration that Myra just gave me to give me...
It's a D8.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay, how many dice am I rolling here? 3d6, 2d4, and with he flourishes his double-bladed scimitar, and you see the ends of it light up with this green flame as he casts Green Flame Blade and rolls a lot of dice, and he tries to add quickly 24 plus. That'll be 29 points of slashing damage. He will also bonus action disengage to get the fuck out of there, having taken some horrible music damage, as Quills uses the help action and flies out the door with Quellen.
Okay.
End of
And how much damage was it again?
29, I said?
29. I was reading Green Flame Blade. Just a point of order, I would prefer that you call that you're going to do that before you know the result of the hit.
Oh, yeah, it's literally every time I slash.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I know it's cast at will, but I would prefer that you announce it before knowing whether you hit or not. It's also
Sure.
a cantrip, doesn't matter. Just a small point
Yes.
of order.
My bad.
You're good. All right, anything else for
That's
your
a
turn?
great cantrip. Where did you get that from?
I switched it out from Booming Blade since our DM so generously allowed me to switch up.
Yeah, I allow switching of cantrips as well as spells each day. All right, Leon, you're up. The spectator, you hear it kind of growling in your head. It's looking real rough.
All right. In that case, as soon as Quellen is running back out of the room, gonna run past him, kind of like a tag in, and I'm going.
You cut out there. I didn't hear what you were gonna do. Still not hearing.
Yeah. His mic nat wand.
Indeed.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
There it is. Quellen's running out, running, tagging. Let's think. First attack is right. Cut out again.
Yeah, you're really quiet for some reason.
All right. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Hold on. All right, is that better?
Yes, sir.
It's half the time it's cut out again.
Yeah, you're cutting out again. Just type what you're trying to do. Go for it. I kind of figured that's what you were gonna do.
First long sword.
First longsword. That is a 10 plus what to hit?
Plus
Oh, I can look at it. I'm sorry. So 18 to hit? Because an 18 will hit. Crit attack. Copy that. Go ahead and let me know your damage roll. He fails the trip attack save.
fuck. Well, that's 2 damage.
2 damage?
Wait, no, 2. That's 7 damage.
7
Wow.
damage. So you manage to strike him, and you strike him, and then you sweep your leg under him to try and trip him, and you realize that he is floating. So the trip attack has no effect. The trip function has no effect on him. However, how do you want to do this?
Well, in essence of the trip attack, I'm the sword. Damn it.
Ah, there you go. So you swing, you slash at him. He's like ah, ah. Like he's actually vocalizing this so all of you can hear it. You swing, you damn it. You like twist your sword in your hand and you just shing into the ground through the eye. The spectator. Long ass tongue lolls out. It is dead.
Just listen. Now, Adelia.
Still getting out, buddy.
Can you
Am I
hear me
still
now?
confused?
Confusion lasts until the end of your next turn, so theoretically your turn would end. You are no longer confused.
Well, I mean, you still need to attack.
Yeah, that's fair. You're gonna make an attack. There are 2 targets in the room because the spectator is dead. In roll 20, you can do /roll space D2. Enter, and it'll roll a D2 for you. Myra is 1, Leon is 2.
To be fair, she's facing C.
You rolled a 2. It hits Leon. Well, maybe. Roll an attack.
No problem. I'll take the penalty too.
You're too confused to do that. Regular attack.
I thought you just wanted to do an extra 10 damage to him.
19.
19.
Do I get my reaction?
You may.
Because I don't know it's coming.
He is a little preoccupied with the thing in front of him.
The
I'm
last thing
behind
I'm
him.
expecting
You are,
to
but
get shot in the back.
the way the rules work on it is it's still a reaction. You don't have to know what's coming. So I will say you can use your reaction.
Slash the out of the air.
You
Fuck!
you're looking at the spectator. All of a sudden, you hear a bow draw. You look, and Adalia has her eyes, those sniper dead look eyes on you, and she fires it, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" And you just get your sword up in time to like deflect the arrow. And then Adalia, you're kind of like, "Huh?" As you come
Just
out of the
blinks, just like, oh, did I kill it?
No! You shot at me!
Oh, okay.
Okay! Okay!
What? It didn't hit you.
I'm gonna come in and touch Adelia's elbow. Are you okay?
Am I okay? No, apparently all my friends think I can't try to talk down whatever that was, and I'll have to come storming in here and make it attack us.
Garrick, do I know what that is?
You could make an intelligence check.
Nine.
You think back, you've read many books in your days, and you just cannot recall what this creature is.
That doesn't look like something you can talk to.
It was sentient and didn't attack right away. It could have been talked to.
Alec runs in right past Myra. What's going on? What? Oh, shit.
Who's hurt?
Not even. You know,
Still hearing the remnants of the music in his head, Quellen just kind of holds his hand to his head and says, I'll
come over and give him... Looking at my spell slots. Sorry.
By the way, I still look like a dwarf with robes.
Oh, but I know it's you, right?
You heard Quellen's voice from the dwarf with robes.
Okay. Yep. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Oh well. And I put my hands on his temples and see how many he gets. $11 points back.
All right, you get 11 points back. Adalia, did you just storm off then?
Yep.
All right. Just confirming, because I saw you move your token. Oh, well,
I'm gonna look around this room, see if I can see anything shiny to loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and look at anything interesting in this area.
Quillen would have, just kind of have a surprise.
Oh, Quellen would have totally given a high five to Leon. Says, looks like
Leon,
you stole one from me this time.
That's not. She tried to shoot me.
Wait, what? I was out of the room. So after Leon, I said, wait, what? Who tried to shoot you?
Oh, picturing his head. Because he saw the look in her eyes.
All I heard was he saw the look in her eyes.
Shit.
Did your mic come disconnected or something? right. Confused and a little concerned. Quellen's gonna kind of just let that slide as he does, and he's going to go ahead and look around the room.
All right. So as you guys look around, Myra, you did not see. You didn't make the investigation. I think it was just Leon and Adelia. But no investigation check in this point. You see, for the most part, just like scattered items, scrolls, things, nothing of import. But you do see, as I had mentioned earlier, two very interesting looking objects, a weapon and a piece of armor. The armor, you can see on inspection, has a gold dragon motif worked into the design, and it is a breastplate of some kind. And the weapon is a mace. The mace is made of solid brass, and it's shaped like a sunburst mace. Well, it doesn't say I can't tell you the names of these, so whatever. The weapon is Lightbringer. The armor is known as Dragon Guard.
Can I
Is the
go
arm-
look at the armor?
You can. What would you like to look at with the armor?
The dragon.
So it's a gold dragon, and it's just a motif. Think of like House Targaryen's symbol for
Oh,
lack of-
like three-headed?
yeah, kind of like something like that. Just a gold dragon.
So it's not Bahamut.
It is not Bahamut.
Okay. Does it look like it will fit me?
It was created, or from what you can tell, it was meant to fit the size of a human.
Okay. I'll hand it to Quellen. That's interesting.
Yes, quite intricate
What kind of
here.
armor was it again?
It is
Would I
breastplate.
know if it's
breastplate.
so? I don't know. Is that light armor or medium armor?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is medium armor.
Quick question. Do I know what kind of dragon it is? I'm sorry. I know I'm
It's a gold dragon.
just a gold dragon.
It's a
Okay.
gold dragon. Yep.
And another out character question. Is it a magical item? And does magic armor change to fit whoever it's wearing, like Critical Role? Or
This is not that kind of magic armor. It was specifically designed for a human-sized person. So a human, an elf, the size of a human. It would not fit a dwarf. It would not fit a gnome, unfortunately.
I just kind of grab it from Myra and I look at it. It's like, quite intricate work. It's a bit too bulky for my tastes. Perhaps Alec or Adelia might be able to use it. And I take it and stuff it in my pack.
And I'll look at the mace and try to pick it up.
You go to pick it up and you feel just the tiniest surge of energy like shoot through you. All good energy. You feel it's a friendly energy. It's a good energy.
I want to pick it up. Am I able to? Is it like really big or is it?
It's a mace. So if you can pick up a mace.
Okay. Oh, this feels amazing. I'm gonna swing it around.
I take a couple of steps back.
Wow. I wonder who could use this. Well, I'll put it in my bag for now. And let's go meet up with the others.
Yeah, looking around the room, seeing that Adelia is not in here, I would send Quills to the north room just to kind of look for her.
Oh, before I leave, I want to like look into this green flame.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, make an Arcana check, please.
Arcana, here we come. Natural 20. That puts it to
Nice. So as you kind of give it a look,
26.
as you look, you can tell that this used to be a brighter flame. Throughout the cave, those of you adept to magic have felt just the slightest hint of magic running through this place. And Myra, with that check, you can determine that this is the source. It's this brazier here, this forge of spells. You can tell that the magic, like I said, has waned over the years to the extent that it can't permanently enchant items like it may have done in the past. But as you look, you can tell that if a piece of weapon or an armor was bathed in this flame for probably a minute or so, that weapon would become, or that armor would become a +1 weapon or a +1 armor for a set period of time. Hours is what you gather.
What do you sense, Myra? You might be muted.
I am, thank you. This is great power, though not as great as it once was. I think it could possibly give us some magic, but not for a long set of time, not for a long period. I was thinking maybe we could have Adelia's bow put into it, and it could give her a +1, or not a +1, it'd give her more power. Sorry, I'm holding my snake and it just flinched. So I flinched. Anyways,
That's quite interesting. I tentatively put the blade of my double-bladed scimitar, which is already +1, into the flame.
As you do it, about a minute passes by and you pull it out. Nothing changes.
I'm gonna put my crossbow in. I'm gonna hold my crossbow over it.
Okay. As you do that, and it's going to take a minute, I want to go to Adalia real quick because I haven't addressed her in a minute. Adalia, you're just walking around. What are you doing?
Sitting at the edge.
Sitting at the edge. So just for context, you see this narrow edge that overlooks a large cavern that houses this surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. You can tell this is the source of the wave crash sound you've been hearing throughout the cavern, the mine. No danger is sensed or present here, so you are just sitting and listening to the soothing sounds of the waves. Leon, what are you doing?
Just kind just say, "Oh, okay."
Leon, whenever you come on, you sound like you're like 10 years away from the microphone and it keeps cutting out.
It's right next to my face.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it somehow got disconnected and we're picking up the mic from something else.
No, but I can hear you. Or are you pick? Can you hear me now?
For now, maybe?
All right. So I think you might be picking me up.
I just let you out. Why are you whining at me? What?
But Dad, that was an hour ago.
She
All right,
doesn't-
well.
Anyway,
I drank a lot of water today.
she didn't though. So
Yeah, no.
Ow, your
If
nails are
anything,
sharp.
Leon would just kind of be standing there, just kind of like tapping his foot, kind of like not sure what to do with the information that just happened.
Okay.
Again, all he did was get shot at, and not just shot at like it was a lazy shot. No, he got dead eyes shot at, and all she said was, "Oh, okay."
All right. Myra, a minute passes. Your crossbow is now considered a crossbow +1 for the next 7 hours. So the crossbow +1, you get +1 to your hit and +1 to the damage after you roll your dice. So you take your modifier, add 1.
Quellen looks over and sees it start to kind of glow, and he yells over to Alec. Alec, are you seeing this? It's amazing.
This is kind of cool.
I'm gonna
Where's
send a
Adelia?
message. I'm gonna send a message to Adelia. Adelia, we found a flame thing that can make your weapon more powerful, and saying that for your weapon is like making it like super powerful. You should come back, please.
But you have to know what direction she is in and point at her, don't you?
Oh, I guess that's right. I spin in a circle.
She casted it 8 times in 8 different directions.
Does that work?
What's the range
Well,
on?
isn't it 100?
120 feet.
Hold please. I gotta get this right. I got this. I got this. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I would say she knows you went in a northern direction. We'll say this happens. So you hear
She
her.
says nothing in response.
Hmm.
Instead, she continues to let her legs dangle over, but lies back down on the ground and just closes her eyes and lets the sounds of the waves literally crash over her.
Yeah, I've got Quills searching for her, and if Quills finds her, he's gonna ping.
Alright, so Alex speaks up. He's like, that armor that you found, you think that might be useful for Adelia?
It probably would.
Leon?
I think so.
Possibly? Yeah, he's pretty defensive himself, but maybe Adelia? I mean, she's our ranged fighter, but I don't know.
Seeing what happened with Myra's blade, I tossed the breastplate onto the fire.
The Dawn card?
Yeah, I know it didn't do anything to my weapon. I'm just kind of testing it out, so I put the Dawn Guard over the flame.
Gotcha. About a minute or so passes, and nothing happens.
Huh. Doesn't seem to work with everything.
I'm gonna pull my ukulele out and hold it into the flame.
As the flame touches the ukulele, for a second it looks like it's beginning to work, and then suddenly, orange flames, your ukulele is on fire.
Ah! And I put it out.
Your ukulele is now charred.
Alec, can you do the mending spell? I like burst into tears and like walk over to Alec.
Yes, give it here. Give it here. Okay. He starts chanting off his enchantment. It's like, this is gonna take about a minute. Hold on. You start.
It just gives it character.
No, this is special. This is special.
As the minute passes, you see the black start to fall off, and behind it is the nice brown-looking color of the ukulele. And it's after a minute or so, it is returned to normal.
It's returned to its mother of pearl, like inlay. It's really pretty. Yeah.
It's back to normal.
Okay. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Alec.
So, all right. Quills. Let's see if he finds Adelia. Not with that kind of roll. He does not find Adelia.
Well, drat. I.
Only because
After all this
he has to stay
happens-
within a certain amount of feet of you. So
Well, I mean, he can go and look wherever he wants, but he can only ping me if he's within 100 feet.
oh, that's right. He doesn't de-summon for that. He still doesn't find her.
Yeah, so having had our fun with testing out this green flame, I'll go ahead and walk out the double doors and begin looking around.
Oh, Nundra, what do you think of all this?
I think this is going to be good for business.
Do you think this flame can be brought back up?
I'm not much of a magic individual, so that I don't know, but I would imagine we'll put some focus on it because that would
Okay.
be amazing. This would be very
Yes.
good for business.
Yes, it would. I think you might need to get more people to permanently guard you.
We'll figure that out once we get back to town. I'll talk with Gundren.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna follow me, boys. As I go after Quellen.
Yeah, I rolled a D2 just to check, and I apparently think that she went back the way we came, so I head back towards the forge area.
Okay, Leon, what are you doing?
Just kind
May I make an intelligence check as knowing Adelia and to see if I know where she would have went?
I would say that would
Like-
more be survival, not just an
Survival?
intelligence check. Yeah.
But like I know her
I
a
know,
little
but
bit.
to track somebody, it would be more of a survival check.
Oh, fine. Well, I'm not tracking her. I'm following my intuition.
Yeah, survival check.
Natural one, I get lost.
You think you're following the trail, and suddenly you run into Leon.
Ah, this looks like her feet.
It was Leon's feet the whole time.
Oh,
I
I'm
take
pretty good at
offense
this.
to that. I'm just kidding.
of, sorry, can I help you, Myra?
Oh, I thought I would.
would.
And I look up at him and go, I was tracking Adelia and led it to, and the tracks led me to you. Where's Adelia?
Leon just kind of looks down at his boots. She didn't come down this way. Last I saw her, well, she had a bow's train.
If you guys haven't already done it, Lightbringer and Dragon Guard are items in D&D Beyond, so you can add them by those names.
Okay.
So I think she went up north, but that's just a guess.
Having seen nothing over here by the forge, Quellen would go the other route and move up north.
Heading north.
I think Gwellen's got the idea. I'll just stick right here.
Quellen rounds the corner, seeing Adelia lying there. He's going to quickly surveil and see if there's anything that seems to be of a threatening nature. And then sends Quills to land next to her.
Alec will stay with Leon, and Nundro stays with Alec. Are you alright, Leon?
Yeah.
If you say so.
It's just I don't know. Delia tried to shoot me.
Okay. Do you think the creature had something to do with it?
Like, saw something tag her, but didn't look like it affected her.
Alec makes
Well,
an
she's-
intelligence check. It's a 17 plus 1 for 18 total. Well, I believe that creature was called a spectator, which is I don't know if you know them, but they're very similar. They're the same family of a Holy shit, DM just forgot the fucking name.
Beholder.
Thank
Beholder.
you. They're the same family of a beholder. They have each of those stalks, man. They have different abilities. Perhaps one of them affected her.
Yeah, but I mean, if it did, I mean, she looked at me. Trust me, I've been in enough fights to know when someone's trying to kill you. And she had
Perhaps.
demise.
Well, she wouldn't have been charmed. Us half elves are pretty resilient to that, but she may have been bamboozled or something. I don't think she was trying to kill you and mean it. I feel like she may have been under an effect of something.
Yeah, but I mean, when I asked her, I was like, "What the hell? You shot me!" Like, oh, okay.
Well, Leon, when you think about it, if she was in fact affected by something, perhaps she doesn't know she was affected by something. Magic can do that.
She didn't even say sorry. Oh, that was my to shoot you. That's what I'm got in my head right now. You kind of see what I'm saying? Just last place I expected it was all.
Well, either way, she is your friend. Our friend. She's watched out for us for quite a while now. Longer for you. I only just joined the group recently, but you know
Nah,
that
get it. As just see it from my point of view.
I
I'm
do
just a
see it
little
from your
lost.
point of view. I do. But don't hold it against her.
It's just something I expected from Quellen about 2 weeks back. Not from.
Well, you and Quellen have an interesting relationship. Adelia has a
That's what I
kind
mean.
heart. She would not try and kill you on purpose.
Yes. Either way, let's go make sure they're all right.
She didn't go this way?
Think she went up north. Saw Quellen breach the grab in a second ago. So
Oh.
think up north.
Well, alright, let's go check it out then. Come on, Undra. Alright, you guys will make our way up.
Just waddling.
So, Adelia, you're kind of sitting there in the trance of the waves crashing and just listening to that relaxing sound, and you hear the fluttering of quills as he comes and lands. Did you say he landed on her shoulder or next to her?
I can hear the fluttering over all the waves.
Well, because he's so close, yes.
Well, with Quills, he was going to kind of land to the right of Adelia as
Right.
I cast Mage Hand and tap Adelia on the left.
So you hear the flutter as he comes close to you, close enough to hear it, and then you feel a tap on your left shoulder.
Slight jolt as she looks to see and just sees Quills and just is like, wait, what?
It goes hoot hoot.
She'll just reach out a hand and pet Quills, but won't otherwise do anything else.
And Quellen walks up behind Quills. Adelia, I'm sorry. Are you alright?
I'm the one who should be apologizing.
For what?
All of my sudden outbursts, I don't know why I let my anger get the better of me. I don't like being angry.
It's understandable for someone in your position. I found something that I think you might like.
Is it forgiveness? Because that's all I'm looking for right now.
You never need ask it of me. Of course you have my forgiveness. As for the others, I can't speak for them, but I'm sure that we can convince them.
Alright, but... And she stands up as she's talking and brushes the dirt off me. She's like, let me give you an actual apology, please.
For what?
When I kind of freaked out on you and shoved you off a table.
I was being an ass. It was deserved.
I could have handled that a lot better. I got extremely overwhelmed. I was a little confused and decided to. It was easier to be angry at you about something that was not your fault.
I understand all too well how overwhelming emotions can be. For a long time, I had forgotten that, but recently it's become an issue for me as well. And I reach into my pack and I pull out Dragon Guard. But I wanted to show you this.
A breastplate?
I believe this one is a bit special. And Quills flies onto her shoulder as I show her the intricate dragon work on the and then I just kind of hold it up to her and I say, for protection.
I mean, I guess if you think I need it. Is he gonna help her put it on?
Yes, he would help her don the armor.
Good, because she's used to leather armor. She's like, what the fuck? I've never worn a breastplate.
So go ahead and add it into your inventory daily if you haven't already.
If she must know, it gives you stealth checks.
I was gonna get to it. Or I can add it for you. Your choice.
I forgot what it was called.
I got you. I'm adding it. Hold on. Alright, refresh your D&D Beyond, and it will be in your inventory for you to equip. Now I don't equip your other armor first. So your AC will be 15. You get a bonus of +1 to your AC, and you will have advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type. All of this is in the description of the gear on D&D Beyond.
Neat! My AC went from 15 to 17.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So seeing her struggling with the breastplate, he goes over and helps her, strap it down on the shoulders and across the waist and everything. He says, "No, like this," and he helps.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I apparently don't know what I'm doing with this.
It seems to fit you quite nicely.
And what's he looking at when he says that?
Shh.
Interrograde rolls a d4. Yeah, no, he's looking at something.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
He's looking at a golden dragon and two wings.
I'm looking at a golden dragon. Yes, thank you, Mighty.
With focusing on the
2 wings.
She'll just give it like a tap with her knuckle, like, okay, I guess it'll be a little harder to hit now. That'll be nice.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out now. As these guys approach, I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, come the Quellen found Adelia. Hey guys."
Well, Alec comes up as well, because they had just caught up to you, Myra.
Quellen just kind of gives a little bit of a smile and nod at Adelia and pats her on the shoulder. Indeed, much harder. And he turns around to see Alec approaching. Oh, Alec.
Quellen?
I'm gonna knock on the breastplate. That looks great.
I honestly didn't expect to get anything cool.
Look what I got! And I pull out the mace. It's called Lightbringer.
Myra, I'm kind of terrified with that thing in your hands.
I feel powerful! I put it back. Unless somebody else wants it. I mean, I kind of like it, but if somebody else could use it, you know. And I put it in my, I stuff it away.
Alright.
All right, should we continue on clearing out this cave?
Seems we still have quite the ways to go.
I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling great.
Me too.
I feel fine as well. Leon, are you alright back there?
Yeah, just anxious to get this on the road.
I can
I'm
understand
gonna-
that. We've been here for quite a while.
All right, let's go.
I suppose we should move on. And with that, we are going to end the session.
Oh.
Because it's 10:15, and I have work in the morning, and I know we can go to 11, but I'm really tired, if I'm being honest, so...
I want to follow this, guys. If I'm being honest. Let's see what this... Okay.
So, next week, I believe we all decided Tuesday would be okay. Leon might be a little bit late, just because I'm unavailable next Thursday. Does that still work for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
See.
sweet. Well, as always, guys, thank you for showing up. I know after having killed the big bad guy, that this was a bit of a more mellow session, but I think we needed it after that. Getting used to our level 5-ness.
Yeah. New spells.
New spells that dispel magic, though, Myra. You're just like, I dispel magic! And I'm like, what? They have to be dead
No!
first!
I didn't know that.
I know.
It's good learning. Learning lots, you know.
Absolutely. Well done with the Spectre. You guys did well. You like I said, you came very close to convincing him to be okay, but unfortunately that last deception check just wasn't enough.
I'm sorry, Adelia.
So we'll trudge on. This is a big mine. But we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
So what
I'm
would you say
currently
we're
working
playing?
on... What was that, Mighty?
5%.
No idea.
Yeah, I didn't get what you said, man. Sorry.
Oh. Never mind.
Okay. I am currently working on where the adventure goes next. So yeah. I'm trying to work on it so that way we don't have to take a break so I can finish prepping. But I'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah, we got at least another session, maybe 2 left in here because this place is so huge.
Oh, you guys have a few sessions, not even just in here, just the aftermath of killing the big bad
All
guy.
of it.
So we still have a few sessions in this first part of the campaign, but there will be a second part. This is not the end at level 5, my friends. Before we retire for the evening, though, so I don't forget, I do want to give you guys the experience you earned for killing things.
Yay, expert!
Where is this? He's okay. So 100 family. 29 they're all. 9. What's that divided by 5?
So, you know, last week when I was like, I'm not good at math, and you guys are like, I'm playing D&D, or you're playing D&D, and I was like, I do it for the role play. My mom heard that, and she was like, she yelled, she was like, don't put your problems on them. Sounds
awesome.
like a personal issue. Yeah.
Everybody gets 720 experience points.
720.
You did good. The one good thing about the Flame Skull is every time you killed it, that was another 1100 experience points to the group.
Shit.
Man, we should have killed. But it got stronger each time, right?
It was getting stronger each time. I had to do something to make sure if you all didn't figure that, if you figured that out, that you wouldn't just sit there and like farm him for XP, because you totally could have.
Yeah.
Keeps coming back 1100 every time you kill him. Yeah, you get some experience that way. Oh, he's dead now.
Shoot.
That was a nice little starting. Oh, level. I know what I'm gonna my level. I get an extra bonus or what I'm.
Right, so Quellen runs off to the forest and starts just murdering rabbits nonstop to.
Don't you know you need to go out and kill boars? The
Kill
level 2
boars, man. All the boars. Yes.
You get 2 for each respawn on a natural rate at about like once every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh, God, classic
Yes,
WoW.
Whirlwind attacks everything.
Yep. Good choice, by the way, Quellen, of switching out from Booming Blade to Green Flame Blade. I think you're going to get a lot more use out of it than you were Booming.
Yeah, it wasn't working quite like I was hoping. I was hoping to be more in the front and kind of preventing things from moving. It was supposed to be kind of like a crowd control kind of thing, but just wasn't really working.
The AoE damage is going to be good, though, I think. So I think you made a good choice there, sir. But yeah, all right. So I'm going to bounce. You guys have a great night. I will talk to you on Discord throughout till Tuesday, and I will see you all back here on Tuesday.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Night.